Alright, I think we're live now. Okay. Welcome
Are we live?
everyone
I want to
to...
hear myself. Hold on. Oh. Wait. Yes, I can hear myself. Alright. Yeah, go ahead. Introduction, please, Fraser.
Yes. Welcome to Team WP Friday night battles. Is that right? Friday
Is
night
that what it's
fight?
called? I call it Team WP Spring League. Spring Weekly number 6.
That's
Also known as Friday Night Battles. Oh,
That's the one.
what's used to be
Okay.
called? Because now we have so many. Oh, you guys have a lot of battles now. It's like Wednesdays, Mondays for Marvel, weekends for Fledgling, and
Halloween.
teens, Halloween. We're such Americans. Yes.
Yeah.
Anyways, but yeah. So the retro is closed, or is it closed, or is it still up?
Yeah. It should be closed right now because they're setting up the brackets now.
I'll just refresh just in case, since the brackets don't auto-refresh. Alright, so 24 players have signed up. We have also super special guest Ghost Chips entering as well. Hopefully the internet connection gods are on our side.
Mm-hmm.
We have a lot of familiar faces, obviously. So a lot of players also attending offline tournaments can be seen, which is always good, as well as returning favorites as well. Just going through the list. The bracket is on the Twitch chat. If you exclamation mark bracket, the brackets will show up.
Yeah.
On bracket.com.
We got a couple of dark-sided boys.
Dark-sided boys. Oh, actually.
And Som.
We have the runner-up of the PAX Injustice tournament, Lasminator, joining the Street Fighter tournament, which is always good. I love to see a lot of fighting game players try out different fighting games and transitioning their skill sets to one another, which is always a good thing. I also heard from a super special insider that Somniac might be joining. I don't know if that's the case. Did he join?
Yeah, he's in the bracket.
Where is he? Oh wait, the page that I'm at is like, it shows 20 players per page. So I have to go to page number 2. Alright, cool. I see. So we have 2 dark-sided boys also joining the tournament, which is pretty interesting. Somniac, who's a super heavy regular in most offline tournaments. Good to see him also participating in the online presence as well. Lasmanera himself also prominently an Injustice player, but of course, as a fan of and a member of Proud FGC, he is not afraid to try out many different fighting games, including Street Fighter 5.
Yeah, I mean, what's with NRS players and Balrog? Because he's a Balrog player, and so is Travis Styles.
I don't know. I think it's the nature of picking a top tier or something. But then technically, I mean, where Balrog is a top tier, it's really rare to see the character win a tournament as well. So something must be up.
I think it's just a matter of how much effort you have to put into win matches.
Yeah, or really be a genius at it. Either way. Okay. I'm wondering if some of the matches I believe have already started. They're just waiting for the TOs to invite us as well to have the matches be on stream as well.
Yeah.
Bracket page, bracket. Alright. So make sure I am pseudo-organized. While that's getting set up, waiting for the TOs to invite us. A couple of announcements I can mention. So firstly, the Team WP guys have also stepped up once again to have their first Super Turbo tournament. That's going to be run on Fightcade. And speaking of Fightcade, I believe the new revamped version of Fightcade has begun the rollout of the closed beta. So I believe if you're a traditional Fightcade member, since like a few years ago, you've been already given the privilege to try out that closed beta. Otherwise, if you apply for it or check out their details on the Fightcade website, you should be able to get into that as well. While that a side news. What we are here to highlight is the Team WP are gonna have some old school action with Super Turbo Tournament happening tomorrow. So it's Saturday, 3 p.m. Australian Eastern Standard Time, or Daylight Time, technically right now.
Yeah,
So-
expect a lot of Carbuncle's Chun-Li.
Oh yeah, and also I learned that the hard way. Chun-Li and Zangief. If you let Carbuncle
Yeah,
a single frame of existence, he will mash that button and spin to win and grab you with that one frame SPD. So make sure to not drop a combo against Carbuncle or he will punish you real bad. So ST, a lot of fun, classic game, classic broken game that's still being played to this day professionally. And for your general entertainment purposes. Oh wait, I should actually have the stick on me so I can skip the queue in a efficient fashion. Alright, and also, for those who are into the Australian fighting game community and its competitive scenes, most of you should know that the South Australian event is coming up very soon. Southern Cross Championships 2017. Team WP admins have decided to send out players such as Like Ross, Sif Bug, Rumors of Ghosts, and Dale to the event in person, in real life, because they found out they're real people, not just online warriors. Sending real people to those events to compete with some of the best players in Australia and, of course, in South Australia to see those matches. And of course, the SXC guys are giving you guys chance to win a flight to travel to Evo Japan. So
yeah.
definitely check them out later on. So we got our first match going on already. Wow.
Kaysura hasn't played this game very often. He took a really big break, so I don't know how he's gonna go.
That's his option select, I guess. Oh, I didn't really play this game much. But anywho, he's going against one of the only players in Australia to hit a master rank because he has a lot of time in his hands while having a full-time job. Oceanic going with his Bison. Wait, did Kaysura always play Rashid? I believe he was more of a Urian player, right?
Kaysura played Rashid, then he swapped to Manat a little bit.
And
That's
Ibuki.
about it. Yeah.
I guess he's just one of those, I play everything.
Yeah.
Jack of all trades. That's fine. That's
He plays like 10 characters at high level or something. He'd
Right,
probably
right.
say that.
Oh, high level, quote unquote. Alright, that's big respect to be able to play a lot of different archetypes of characters. That's also a talent that you should respect. Really, it's not that easy to be consistent. Oceanic taking that first round also.
He's doing pretty well though. He's getting hit by a lot of these mix-ups.
Ooh, I love that. Love that. That fake setup, fake cross up, the eagle spike.
Yeah, I don't think
nightmares
that
about
ever
eagle
crosses
spikes.
up. Ooh.
It's really nice setup, and also it kind of
Oh my
recovers
God.
on the time where it gives you that melee opportunity as well.
Yeah.
Ooh, Oceanic finding that opening.
Oh no, back in the corner. That's big damage. Don't
It's
press
cornered.
buttons.
Plus
Oh my god, he just
one.
What was that? Oh my god. Oh, I didn't bite to the mix-up.
It's like Kaysura, the king of
Oh.
fidget spinners right now. Oh, he's got a chance. And he had no, he let
that's
it
a
go
shame.
and he landed on the other side. Yeah, that's really, really hard to block. If you don't have a real fast air attack. Technically, if he was super godlike, he could have neutral jump medium punch into Eagle Spike, but that's like super risky as well against the Devil Reverse. It's just one of those moves that you know it's coming. You know that it's tricky to block and as well as to punish.
I think Rashid has one of the best options where he can do heavy mixer and it hits both sides and it anti-hits pretty well.
It's got a good hitbox. It's got a good priority on it as well. But then, of course, Oceanic could have decided to just back away as well. So it's like two different layers of steps that you gotta think of if the Bison player decides to use the Devil Reverse as their last option. First game goes to Oceanic.
Oh, still.
Then once again, he crossed up while still in the front. So that's, the move is
damage.
so tricky.
Oh, that if that whiff punish, that'd be ridiculous. Oh, of course, nice combos.
It is, yeah, very hard to challenge Bison normals in general. Heavy
Yeah.
kick, heavy punch, the Demon Axe. Such a good move.
Luckily, Rashid has some godlike normals as well. Crouch
Yeah.
heavy punch.
But it's all situational in terms of if the Bison player is already throwing out those moves, it's so active. Even though your character, not just Rashid, if you have a decent character who can retaliate against it, it's just number one, it's scary, right? Because you know that you're gonna get crush counter. Secondly, are they fast / active enough to counter against it? So it's a big decision you have to make.
Ooh. And throw loops. Let's go. Yay! Throw again. Is that a real follow? You know?
If you have a 3-frame, you can get out of it. Yeah. It works good against characters with no reversals, but yeah, Somniac being Somniac, taking the first game. Hold on to K-Sura though. Yeah, I mean, sorry, taking that first set of the match that we're gonna see a lot of throughout the night.
Alright.
K-Sura to Rashid. I don't know, I mean, K-Sura definitely has a talent to, like, if he stuck to one character and became master of it, he would. Personally, I think he will perform much better. But it's just that discipline, you know. Like, I understand. Sometimes you feel like bored / you want to do something different, and then people tend to change characters often, which is fine. But it's just that. Like, it's a fact that you are actually spreading out your talent to multiple characters rather than focusing into one. So there are goods and bads, but I personally think if K-Sura mastered one single character, he would definitely show a bit more performance. That is, if he is actually into all this competitive stuff. That is, but I mean, having fun with the game isn't that bad either. So just you gotta have your own pace.
I think he said that he changed from Rashid to Laura because Rashid was too boring. But he's a good player. He beat me.
The Rashid player.
Yeah, he beat me at OHN twice.
Rashid is boring if, I guess it's more of if the opponent has no idea what's going on, then yeah, Rashid can be boring because Rashid can do something very abusive. It's like a single fireball shenanigans, and then
it's very flowcharty.
The shimmy is kind of obvious as well. People always fall for it. If that always works, then yes, it can be boring, which is fair. I mean, and then the funny part is he's gonna play Laura. Wow, all right, welcome to more boring. If he wants to stick that way, but yeah, either way, that's pretty awesome.
I mean, Laura's got some fun mix-ups. She can do some dash under stuff, and it seems pretty interesting.
So technically, all of Laura's stuff are fake as well. Like, if you think about it, the V skill dash is interruptible. It's just that the game does not allow you to be as reactive as you think, because there's a lot of scenarios and situations where you think, oh, I pressed say a button or a throw reacting to that dash and I still got counter hit. Like, what? But yeah, that's the game we play right now, so you gotta kind of accept it. Laura takes a lot of advantage from that, along with other characters. Like, even Rashid is a similar case. He's got one of the fastest forward dashes in the game, which allows you to kind of panic. It allows the opponent to panic and press buttons, and that's what the Rashids want. They just can't get that free counter hit into a big combo.
Run up grab is at round start is unblockable. It will hit every time.
In season 1 maybe, but if it's still working in season 2, there's definitely something wrong with the game. But I mean, we're not the developers. We're just part of the community. Just gotta play what we get. Gotta skip the queue.
Oh yeah, me too.
Alright, so moving on, the brackets. Of course, if you type !bracket, you should be able to see the bracket on your page as well. So you can have, if you got a dual monitor or 5 monitors like me, you can have the brackets on the side and watch the stream on full screen, which is very, very convenient. So next match, one of the returning favorites. Wild Llama versus Melbourne's own Zangief. Brewer. Why the hell do I have 5 monitors?
Yeah.
That's
right now, I'm working off of a single ViewSonic 1080p one, and I have like all this stuff that's like crowding the screen.
Damn, you're the god at multitasking on a single screen.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, look at those fingernails.
Wait a minute, is that the new costume? Wow, that is sick.
He's a
Gladiator
gladiator.
Zangief. Yeah. Holy man, that is some fine costume. Capcom went out of their way. That's one thing I can compliment. Thank you, Capcops. Starting off with a big headbutt. Another one.
He's not blocking. Ah, nice uppercut. Flash kick. Oh my god, you can't jump.
Yeah, this is...
Oh my god. He's just doing it.
It can turn pretty straightforward, right? But that is if the Zangief player is scared of Guile. Because I guess if the Guiles want to play more relaxed, they can kind of, outzone Gief pretty easily. I mean, even in theory, you can just, Sonic Boom and
Oh,
run.
he just gave it
Oh,
away.
he just lost. He just purposely lost for some reason. Anyways, yeah, as I was saying, you gotta play these kind of matchups, say, even if it's like against the Dalsin. You gotta kind of show that sign that you do not... I mean, you would care, but you are not as, as scared. Plant that imagery on the opponent to become a real strong Zangief. It's one thing that you need to have as a player.
God. That should have worked. That should have worked, definitely.
One of the hardest disciplines as well, to show that you're not scared by walking forward.
He's at a life deficit, but he's still gonna come back with this.
Yeah, I mean, it's Zangief, right? Yeah.
Oh, how do you know?
Oh, that was a big read as well, the jump in. Bro didn't commit to it. That could have been it as well.
Oof, don't jump in. Oh my goodness.
Oh, the classic Brewer. The walk-up lariat as well. I think he stole that off of Itabashi Zangief. He was doing that at Canada Cup recently against Knuckle-Do. So what you can do, not just Zangief, but think about it. So when Guiles threw out their V-skill Sonic Boom, during the animation of the V-skill being created in front of Guile, you gotta have that reaction and tendency to walk forward. So usually, Guiles would do a secondary action after they threw out the V-skill Sonic Boom. That is usually not a block, because they know that they're kind of, pseudo-safe, they can walk with it, they can jump over it, whatever. But the opponent has to be aware that the Guile wants to press buttons right after. And what Buro did just before with that Lariat was just amazing. It's got that good mindset against playing against the Guile.
Oh my goodness.
But yeah, Guile being Guile. This is how Guile plays.
Doing Guile things, doing
Guile
walk forward, upside down kick, unblockable. You will definitely tech there. It's very hard to just block.
Of course, while Llama not a slouch, he would be aware of how Brewer is gonna play, so he's well adapting at the moment. But Brewer, of course, still jumping in. That's fine. Gives another lariat, very nice.
Don't dash in after that, man. It's not free.
Yeah, so it's really like Brewer's showing the playstyle of that. He's gonna stick to his guts, exploiting the mobility of Guile very well. And of course, having a big health pool also allows him for small room of errors. Oh, he's gonna punish that. Very nice.
Oof.
It's very close.
What's the mix-up? Lariat. Yeah.
Oh! What the hole. Nicely done.
Of course he's gonna do that. Why'd you have to guess when you can just Lariat? Such a good move.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Don't jump in. But jump in, and then don't jump in.
Yeah.
Ooh.
It's not about choosing when to jump in. It's you gotta put a reason to why you're jumping in the first place. Like the timing can come later, but as long as you put a meaning into your actions, to something as simple as jumping forward,
Oh my god.
that can make a lot of difference. Nice armor. But he held for too long. He held it for too long. I think he would try to went for the flex into V trigger, but Llama was ready with that EX flash kick, which is invincible. Nicely done by Llama, but it was very close. Like technically, Brewer does not have to change his game at all. It's just that Llama just have to polish it a little bit in order to be a bit more solid, but Brewer definitely taking that advantage of what Zangief is capable of, and also making sure that he's keep on attacking. Because the moment he starts backing up, that's when Llama can take a break, and it's gonna be more of an easier game for him.
Oh my god, that's sweet.
Yeah, so also Llama playing a bit risky, using the sweep to show a bit of a statement there. Using a sweep without anything cancelable is
That was
a
nice.
big statement. But yeah, Brewer with the walk up, EX,
Ooh.
another one.
Another one, and ooh.
He can play it safe now. He's got a big life lead.
He's spacing these charge stand heavy punches really well. He's not with punishing.
Whoa, what a weird trade. Traded a sweep. The
Yeah.
jump life kick. The traditional trip guarding technique. And the V trigger to finish it off. So Brewer on that match point once again. So, I mean, this is how an aggressive Zangief would look like. This is how aggressive Zangief can be as well. It's not just about going in your face. It's about the right buttons to be pressed at the right distance. Nice awareness with that fireball dodge.
Oh my god. Just jump again. Why not? It's only a flash kick. Oh yeah.
Good reset. Yeah, that was a good decision again. Bit too early on that cross counter attempt.
Oh damn. He wasn't ready for his own.
Yeah. He did stop V-trigger early, knowing that it didn't reach. But I think he pressed another button right after and got hit by that jump in. So match point for both players. Nice jump in. Oh, cancelled it into the wrong move. Another lariat.
He's dashing in every time. He's getting clipped.
The reason he's getting hit by that is, other than just the unfamiliarity, it's just you don't expect that happening. And is that a... No, that's... I thought that was a reset, but it's a combo. But that'll still do it a lot of damage.
Yeah,
and
that's a guessing game.
The classic.
Wake up. Well, Brewer takes it.
Yeah, so Brewer showing a really good example once again, how to stand, stand tall against a zoning character as a grappler. A little bit different to how other grapplers work, like Mika, Laura, Alex, etc., because they have the tools to get in. Character design is basically based on how to get in with them. Zangief, however, more to do with reads, and as well as the spacing and the playstyle. I like how Brewer did not back away any single moment, although he, regardless of the life deficit, he stood strong and walked forward, jump in, all that stuff, which usually is super risky if you are a typical Street Fighter character.
Yeah, with Geef, you can be anti-aired like 20 times, and then you get one jump in, and it's like all over because it's 50-50 is all over. Because there was a one match against what is his name? The Japanese Geef. That's not
Itazan. Yeah.
It's like Ki something or other. Anyway, him versus Gunfight. There's a match where Gunfight whittles his life down with like normals all the way down to like no health, and he does an anti-air him once, and then it's all over, and he comes back all the way.
Yeah, and especially I guess in that matchup specifically, Alex's V trigger doesn't really help against Geef's throw, so that's like another disadvantage in a sense where Alex's would usually look for a parry or an opportunity like that to kind of go 2 steps ahead of the opponent. But since parries don't work against throws and SPDs, it's gonna be less of an option in comparison to playing against a normal character.
Yeah.
So shout out to everybody watching and playing tonight here at the WP Spring Weekly number 6. Wait, damn it! Is it spring already? Holy, it's November, right?
Yeah.
Damn, time goes so fast. It's already near the end of the year. 2018, here we go.
Well, you haven't got the hot weather yet over there?
In Melbourne?
Yeah.
Melbourne's always cold. Like, yeah, in the mornings it's cold, and like just stays random like that.
It's been pretty hot over
to
here.
Melbourne.
It's been
yeah.
good beach weather, I must admit.
Or at least it's not like wet, like humid. It's quite dry here in
Yeah.
Melbourne, so it's not that
true.
bad. And of course, I mean, we're gamers. We're usually indoors a lot, so yeah. I mean, sunlight.
Speak for
what's
yourself, man. Like I can't play online, so it's like might as well go outside.
Yep, we all have our preferences and weather, and also we got our third match of the night coming up very soon. Looks like it's gonna be Killer Queen.
Yeah, Nez versus Meplop, aka Laughing Smiley. I don't even know what that name is. He must be playing on somebody else's account.
Ah, okay. Maybe that means something to me. But anyways, we're gonna get that match going on right away. Of course, you can type, if you're watching this through twitch.tv/team_WP and type in !brackets to see the current standings. So some of the matches are also being played offline as well to make sure the tournament runs smoothly. And some of the matches, of course, played online right now is for you guys to see and enjoy. Right now, it's Killer Queen versus Laughing Smiley, aka Meplop, with Abigail.
I don't think I've ever seen this matchup because I don't think they've played before.
Right. Abigail, one of those other
God.
explosive characters, can afford to do some mistakes here and there, still win somehow because it's Street Fighter. And Killer Queen with the Ed, one of the best and easiest characters to use anti-airs because it's just a single tap of a button.
Yeah.
And really good movement as one of the best backdashes in the game also. But yeah, the backdashes won't work against that crouch medium kick into Abigail punch.
He's trying to go through that flash fireball, but it's not fast enough to get through it.
Yeah, seems like the recovery is just in time to block that second hit, which is nice.
Yeah.
Now he knows, I guess. And the burn knuckle going through.
Yeah, Meplop fiending for those charged heavy buttons with his V trigger.
Nice anti-air.
Into the corner. Oh, there's gonna be lots of guessing games. Oh my god, don't do that! Buzz off.
It's really hard to use the mindset of let's try this and see if it works. Doesn't really work against characters like Ed because just that the character design lets you anti-air and react really easily because it takes away the joystick movement. A single tap of a button is a really good tool. I mean, the reason I emphasize that also is because if you put yourself in the Ed player's perspective and compare to, like, say you're playing a Shoto and you try to do a Shoryuken, although the movement of the Shoryuken direction isn't like difficult, in real life it's still there's a startup of it. But whereas in the character design of Ed allows you that easier anti-air, so it's quite hard to try things.
Oh, nice parry there. He didn't cancel it into anything, so it didn't get anything out of it. I think Ed is a really good neutral character. He's got fireball feints. He's got strong normals and specials.
While he does perform very well in that sense of neutral, but I guess he does lack in terms of the approach.
Yeah.
Which is, I mean, I guess that's fair. A character with a good normal and buttons, like how normals become specials and such, with that ease of access characters. Oh, nice.
Oh yeah,
as well.
And lack of good V trigger as well.
Yeah.
No comeback
it's just
really.
That the trade-off, I guess, is that he lacks in that approach. But then, if you stand strong and play really solid, you can always force your opponent in.
Look at that damage. Oh, he missed the combo. That's a shame. Oh, and he just gets clipped.
Still has V-Trigger active, gotta watch out.
Look out for the random crash medium
Even the
kick.
guard break is gonna be enough, but at the long range jab, I'll do it. I wonder who is commentating tonight. It would be awesome if they told us who they were once in a while. Caps lock, Hot Professor says.
It's cruise control for cool, man.
But yeah, so it is Burnout Fighter and Frieza on the commentary right now. But that's okay, we are not that important. We are here to watch these amazing players, Killer Queen and Meplop, just getting smashed at the moment. Is this the second game?
Yep.
And Killer Queen takes it.
Meplop having trouble getting through that Nez wall that he's so good at doing.
So
this man is so good at playing defensive that he gets annoyed at Guile players.
I mean, it fits his style, and the character definitely is a good vessel for him to exploit his personality. Technically, though, I understand how Meplop was playing, and also it's Abigail. You get in and you smash things. But I think that's what Killer Queen actually wanted, and it kind of fell into his trap. And Ed really works well as long as the opponent tries. That's the key word. If the opponent tries something, Ed is really, really good character to punish some of that approach, and as well as the mistakes while trying to get in.
Yeah, I think it seems like a pretty good matchup for Ed because Abigail can't get all that dumb stuff going with the armored stuff because he's got Flicker to beat the armored moves and all that, and I don't know, it didn't seem like he could jump at all or move forward or dash up because Ed's anti-air game is too good.
Really good, yeah. Keeping away the opponent, Ed is definitely well designed for that. Killer Queen really didn't have to approach at all if you look back at the match where Meplop tried to initiate most of the things, but he was on the dot to punish most of that attempt. And also really good V reversal technically to run away and just to annoy the move speed of Abigail, and of course his unique jump, while it has a longer jump startup frames and the landing frames, can cause quite a lot of ambiguity close up, but Killer Queen didn't really have to deal with any of that since he was doing his job keeping Meplop away the whole time, which is very nicely done for him. So we are gonna advance in the brackets. Check the brackets also on the Twitch chats.
I think we're getting 619 versus Shenkan.
Shenkan and the Guile player. Very nice. Yeah. Guile versus Rashid. Okay. So this matchup kind of reminds me of the old Ryu versus Guile in the older Street Fighters, because I mean Rashid is technically the new Ryu of the game. Wait, I gotta skip the queue once again.
Yeah, somebody with a fireball game.
Yeah, somebody who will cancel normals into fireball, not up close, but at a reasonable range where you would think that you'd be safe. But as long as Shenkan has the charge ready, he should be able to punish in between, since the normals into fireballs is not a true block string. Once you get that going, it will change the playstyle of 619. He'll then try some of the shimmies, and then depending on how solid Shenkan plays, that will be most of the deciding factor of the matchup right now.
Also, this is the returning champ, Shenkan. He won last week, I'm pretty sure.
Mm-hmm.
So
whoa, I thought my monitor was messed up because Shenkan's gamer name is backwards, and I'm like, wait, am I reading that right? But either way, that's pretty cool.
Is your monitor mirrored? Are you looking at
it like a mirrored something? Yeah. And of course, 619, one of the up-and-coming players from Melbourne. Really good Rashid player, really good fighting game player in general. He plays a lot of different games, like Marvel as well. Doing really well alongside players like Repupple and as well as Zed. See how he goes against a Guile. We don't really have a Guile player in the Melbourne scene, so let's see how.
Oh, isn't Space Ghost? Oh, is he Sydney?
He's in Sydney, so
Oh,
yeah.
okay.
Let's see how his experience with other characters can help out this Gaio match. But Shenkan doing really well. Just classic zoning is enough to keep Rashid away. Good blocks as well.
That was a good choice. Jump back grab, just in case he was close enough.
Just in case, yes. If he did something else that wasn't a cross up, definitely would have got him.
Look at that damage.
This is where it's going to be really scary. Throws into the corner. Shimi's going to come very, very soon, but having none of that, using the V reversal. No anti at that time. By Ed. Oh, crosses up. A little bit
nice.
too far.
He just walked a little bit forward to dodge the jump in.
Yeah, which is a good thing to see coming from a Guile player also, where you would think they will be usually holding down back a lot. But being able to be mobile while in those situations where the characters are very active in terms of airtime means that you have that tendency and discipline to always stop your charge for whatever reasons, as long as they're reasonable. And of course,
619 just can't get anything started. Shenkan on the wall.
Yeah, he's creating that wall, keeping out of the borders right now. Nice V trigger. Very fortunate enough that he activated it when Shenkan was jumping as well.
Yeah, you could probably super that on this V trigger flash.
Oof.
That's a
It's
punish.
unnecessary for him to go across, but yeah, I was more or less expecting a shimmy, but and the overhead will do it. Good choice.
Classic.
Yes.
Every time. Rashid will go for overhead every time to close that round.
Especially yeah, if you're at the life lead, and if that hit is gonna decide the round. Always look for that. And yeah, another thing that I personally experienced regarding defending against overheads, like there's two different things where one is like you know it's coming, and second is like I try to react. So knowing that it's coming, you're already at least at a good mindset that you're gonna be defensive about it and see if you can even react and do something about it. But the second part is the hard part where like you see it coming with your eyes and you try to react and you try to do normal block instead of a crouch block. Sometimes the game does not allow you to do that. So it's a difficulty that I'm going through. Where
you're gonna go for no super. Okay. Oh,
interesting choice. I don't think that was intentional.
Oh,
and the dive kick right through. I think Shenkan thought he'll cross up, but 619 was one step ahead of him, using that fake dive kick. I call it fake because it shouldn't work, but it worked. How's it working?
There's that one random setup where you can do like meaty dive kick and it's like plus a tiny bit.
Yes.
But like that's it. You never see Rashid doing it really.
Yeah, only like Rashid, like expert Rashid players would definitely use that setup. It is very specific too, and also you can do it anywhere in the screen. It's like it's very rare to see it too because normally the Eagle Spike does bounce out once it's blocked by the opponent, but using a timing, make it plus. So gotta watch out for that. Ooh, bit of a big jump arc there. That wall jump. Nice shimmy.
Oh, the shimmy.
The classic Rashid. Back away and the V trigger.
Oh, I'm surprised I didn't hit him out of it.
Cross up time. Oh, what?
Oh.
Mistimed it.
Oh, that's it.
That one mistime is gonna cost him this round.
Oh,
wait a minute!
Combo. What are you doing, man? Go for the easy one.
Shenkan is gonna Sonic Boom himself tonight. Not meant to make that mistake.
That is a shame. He had it too. He just needed to mash the V trigger booms.
And
baited. Grab again. Oh, nope. I guessed wrong. Oh, he tried to go for max damage, but he missed it. And yeah, there's not much he could do there. Oh.
Yeah,
nice one from 619.
That was a big momentum breaker where he missed the combo on that round-winning combo, but Rashid
Shenkan did very well though.
Oh yeah, definitely. Just one or two drops that costed him the rounds and eventually the match. It's a bit unfortunate to see. That's okay though. We will see him in the losers bracket later on. 619 will advance in the winner side and we'll see him later as well. Alrighty, and also I noticed brackets. Oh no, never mind. No, I see it wrong.
Make sure everyone at home, if you see an easy combo for the kill, always go easy combo. Don't try to style. Otherwise that happens.
Easy combo and use those meters.
Yeah.
It's never a waste if you get that round win. Use the meters to kill.
You can build a full super meter in like 20 seconds of the next round. It's a good choice. Ooh,
Definitely.
this matchup.
And I see Smelly using X-Split. Yo, oh okay, I see the watermark. Shoutouts to the watermark.
Yeah.
If you want to use premium, I could give you one.
Ooh.
If you want to use that next time. But yeah, it's up to you. I can sponsor the codes for you for the premium license. That's not an issue. I just give them away like using water. Like, whoa, free licenses, everybody.
This is going to be fun though. This is Nez vs Somniac. And I believe back in the Halloween one, Nez beat him in the first to one. So
first to one, boys.
Yeah.
Real man's game.
All the psycho uppers, like every time. But
so the old dictator versus the up and coming new dictator
Mhm.
in the Shadow Lu base as well. Here in the winners bracket, Killer Queen versus Somniac. Both psychos, respectively, using psycho powers as well.
Ooh,
So
did you
much
see how
purple
far
stuff.
that went? Jeez.
Ouch.
Oh, that was nice. Nobody's
one of the
ready for that. Ooh.
really good V reversal. It can be throwable, but you gotta react to it, so it's not easy. Combo extended. Oh, waiting for the crush counter setup. Don't really get it as they both traded heavy attacks. Reflect. So much purple drank in the screen right now. Oh, the crush counter. Here we go. Just a
Ugh.
basic combo. Nothing fancy. In the
Yeah,
corner.
grab him. Ooh, try to shimmy there. Oh yeah, don't press a button there. Fireball's too
Fireball
good.
to make it safe. Try for that slide V trigger attempt. Doesn't work. Using the bar to escape. V trigger Bison is gonna be scary. Adding that little bit of a teleportation mobility.
Oh, you should have used it. Meter, what are you doing, man?
Should have listened to your
That's what it
advice.
Oh,
Break
that was
and
so
betray.
good.
Killer Queen still had the health to beat it out.
He was greedy with that meter, but it worked out in the end. Ooh.
Yeah, you gotta and really good use of that heavy punch fake as well, as you can cancel it early on.
Yeah, and it's a crush counter as well, so
Yeah.
it's a good get off me move. Oof.
And
And
fully
the setup?
charged Psycho Knuckle is safe as well. So either way, it's a really good move.
Hmm. Oh, that was nice. Just walk under.
This is the matchup right now is showing the younger players, the younger iterations taking over the OGs, as it is Ed versus Bison, the new dictator
Psycho
up and coming. Flicker. One thing I haven't seen from Killer Queen is the usage of crouch medium kick into the flicker.
Yeah.
Which is one of the tools I think is essential to be aggressive. But yeah, good uses of
no,
the...
you
Oh, he drops it! And the
okay.
throw.
It was over anyway, chip out.
But yeah, the crouch medium kick into flicker is definitely one of the tools to get in, as the crouch medium kick max range into the uppercut whiffs, and as well as the fireball does not combo in time. So
Yeah. I think he definitely has his crouch medium kick flickers. It's just that he's probably scared of getting in the range of Bison's buttons. It's like
it is -3, so Bison can technically punish it too. So yeah, gotta watch out which matchup you use it against.
just blocking
Also,
all
it is
day.
kind of reminiscent of the old school technique of using, the piano wing or
Pianos,
mashing.
yeah. I missed that. Honda
Yeah.
back in SF4 was so fun.
It was a skill set unique for those characters, and it was something essential to be playing that game as well. Good to see some of that, like shades of that, still in this game. But
oh yeah, there's an interesting thing about Ed's crouch heavy punch. Because you know how Cammy's back medium punch sometimes it beats cross ups and everything.
Yes.
Yeah, so his crouch heavy punch also has that weird hitbox where it'll like, hit behind him as well.
His head and stuff.
Yeah.
That's
so
cool.
that works against EX Devil's Reverse pretty well.
Good point. Yes, because it can be very ambiguous.
Yeah. Don't jump. He's gonna V-skill it.
That does not dissipate, I believe, so
No,
it's gonna go all the way.
Oh my god.
The classic medium kick.
Yeah, it just goes through him. Okay.
Yeah, he's immune to those purple stuff. He's the creator of the purple stuff.
Oh, that was nice.
Oh, wow.
Punish
What
with
interesting
V-skill.
punish. Yeah.
No motion.
The normal version as well, the unsafe one. Oof.
Oh, that was nice.
And
Oh,
the
that's
fully
it.
charged one. Combo.
Oh,
and he
I
drops
missed
it. That's a second drop of the V-skill combo ender, so he's gotta adjust that timing, otherwise it's gonna cost him the game. Cross up.
A bit late on that crouch heavy
reverse
punch.
as well. Nice with punish. Oh, it misses it just a bit too far away. Activates the V trigger just to be safe, but no go. Using the V reversal to keep him out of that pressure. The backdash
Oh, that's
shimmies.
punishable. Definitely. Oh!
Oh my
so
god,
many
big
drops
damage.
everywhere.
Big damage. No meter though. Killer Queen does have meter still. One uppercut into super will do it, but the EX scissor kick.
That was a shame. That move is ridiculous with punishing. EX scissors
scissor
is
kick,
so
yeah.
fast.
So good. So fast, covers big range, big damage,
Plus,
and even in V trigger, it can even do more damage. So a lot of potential in that move itself, and yeah, as a character naturally who holds back a lot, you should always be ready to punish the opponent.
Ooh.
Oh, the reflect with the 2 hits.
that was nice.
Score is 1-1 right now. Oh, both went for the crush counter. Ed gets that opening gambit. Another attempt at the Demon X. A lot of heavies, and they're all +1/+1. Oh yes.
Get off me. No Bison mix-ups.
I believe Ed's standing medium kick is also plus, or is it safe? But
It's safe.
Yeah,
But
it's a
it
rare.
whiffs on crouches sometimes, yeah.
Oh, once again, that with punish with the EX scissor kick.
Ooh, he didn't confirm it.
It's got V trigger stocked up. It's coming very soon. Yeah, at this point, Somniac doesn't really have to do much. He can just chill.
Yeah. Build meter with Psycho Blast.
He activates it.
Ooh.
Yeah, unfortunate. Really didn't do much.
Oh, that was
That
just out of range.
Green
Nice.
punish.
Yeah,
That's
he has
point.
so much recovery on that V skill.
V skill, yeah, very dangerous. It's a dual-edged sword, really. Fully charged, it is plus, which is really nice. But then
Yeah,
the
it gets
startup
him
is
close
something you
on
gotta worry
blast,
about.
so
Wow, that just reached.
Oh, that was nice.
Backing away.
See, that
Reversal.
almost punished him. He was still recovering for so long.
Probably Somniac is somewhat aware, so he decided to back away. Oh, good hit, confirms.
Ooh, nice. He knew that the up kicks wouldn't combo, so he did flicker. Ooh.
Somniac on point with those reflects as well. So definitely a good tool against characters like Ed. He stores it. Got a fireball on deck right now. Can be used as a combo extender, but
Oh,
the
nice.
EX uppercuts.
Throw
One of
him
the
out.
slowest EX moves in the game, but it still works.
Sometimes it being slow makes it even better.
Even better, yeah.
Yeah.
People
You press
think,
the button.
oh, wait a minute, I think I can punish that, but then they get hit instead. It's very,
Oh.
oh, the shimmy, classic. Ed with a lot of move speed on himself as well. Very opposite to Bison, which is
His
a
dash is
big
ridiculous.
advantage. And backdash, really good.
Might as well be invisible like Bisons.
Disappear.
Yeah,
Nice.
see? Ooh.
Yeah, even if he
Very
didn't
nice.
turn around, I think that still would have hit him. And that slow EX Psycho Upper doing his job.
Ooh.
This time, Somniac knows that, and runs away. Somniac trying a bit of a more defensive approach.
Oh, that could have been a whiff punch there. Oh, nice.
Reactions. Reacting
Good
to that
dash.
dash. Somniac doesn't yet have the V trigger ready.
Expect a heavy kick into V trigger.
Oh, that worked. Surprise. Yeah.
Just
Either
waiting
a
for
V
that
trigger
super.
or super is ready. Killer Queen to activate or hit confirm. Somniac also need to block a few moves to get that V trigger ready. Nice, Killer Queen composed right now. Doesn't have to do anything overextensive.
Oh,
that's
it's
gonna get
over.
punished. Oh wow, fancy stuff.
A little rude shimmy right in there.
Yeah, I don't know whether that was intentional, but still, I was able to punish that unnecessary shimmy attempt. Which
if it was mashing Psycho Upper, it probably would work.
Yeah.
That's fine.
Yeah, that's when mashing people prevails. Killer Queen, not a masher himself, is wait, is this top 8 already?
Yeah.
Ah, it is. So top 8, of course. Gonna be best of 5.
Oof, all these buttons. Gotta block those, man.
Somniac's definitely gonna carry that momentum to his advantage. Killer Queen gotta kind of work his way back up to equal the scores at least. Right now, Somniac with a good start.
Oh. Psycho Upper, hell yeah. Oh, there we go.
Bit of a combo video. Oh, let
nice.
him go.
Doesn't work in the corner. Head things. Oh.
Wow, so that's the thing. So I think you can shift the direction a bit late and still kind of fool the opponent like that, which is a typical Bison shenanigan, but gotta deal with it.
Now Somniac at match point. Match round. Ooh. But Nez still holding strong. Oh, crouch jab anti-airs, let's go. Oh. Work to his advantage, nice.
Nice, using that heavy kick on the tip as well. If you use it too close, it is -4, so it can be punished by all of the characters in the game. Gotta make sure you space it right. Killer Queen doing just that. Also at the life lead as well. Let's see if he can redeem himself, but the big Demon X crush counter by Somniac. Too far though. We're getting combos out, but that's okay. Sitting well with the V trigger ready. Activate now, yes. Takes some time, dashes in. That is plus.
Ooh, that was nice.
Of the V reversal. But the trade-off is that he does not have any V trigger stocked up, so he's gonna play more honest right now. V trigger's almost ready. -2.
Save.
Takes away, very nice. Activates the V trigger. Here's wow, that hit him. And he still made him block it on the back.
Yeah, he walked him into it. What?
EX to make it safe.
That's
and the dash.
as well. Yeah.
Very, very nice. Good composure by Killer Queen. Still got a chance. Somniac, but still comfortably in the match point status right now. Jump in. Wow, he just let him jump in at him.
Ooh.
Very uncharacteristic, literally, of Killer Queen, where he could have just tapped 2 kicks. Got an easy anti-air, but he misses out on that opportunity.
Yeah.
He's definitely feeling the pressure. Activating the V trigger early. Nice choice. He can build it up another one very soon. But it depends on how long he can survive. Somniac.
Oh, nice. His whiff punish actually worked that time. Crouch medium punch.
Nicely done. Second. Oh, okay.
Yeah, just get out of there.
Reversal. It's gonna be a bit more difficult as doesn't have much life left to build up that secondary V trigger, so he's gonna win.
Oh, hell yeah.
In the classic
Let's go.
fighting spirit fashion.
Ooh, you could have cycle after that.
You can't reflect the EX of any fireballs.
Okay.
EX fireballs in general cannot be interacted with any reflective properties.
Ooh, what's it gonna be? He knew he couldn't do the heavy one.
Wow! The EX Psycho Upper's lunging property actually worked against him, as Somniac was able to go behind him. So that was very close, but Somniac is gonna take the victory in this matchup. We'll see Killer Queen later on the loser side of the bracket. Very, very good composure by Somniac as the Australian representative dictator himself. And of course, Killer Queen doing really well with a very unpopular character, but showing a good example how Ed can be played in a competitive level. Nicely done, both players. Alright.
I think we have Ghost Chips and 619 up next. That'll be fun. Another Bipson.
Another Oceanic Bipson, all the way from New Zealand. Also another up-and-coming player in the New Zealand FGC. And of course, he's got a bright future ahead since he's a very, very young player. And hopefully he transitions into many other fighting games as well. And also really doing well in the New Zealand scene, highlighting some of the very high-level competitive Street Fighter in New Zealand. And also, I will send Smellingtons the XSplit swag very, very soon. So I'll just tag you on Discord. Have to open up my secret bag of Illuminati stuff.
Ooh. We're just gonna wait for Ghost Chip to come in. But yeah, once again, if I give a quick shout out to Team WP for hosting and organizing this tournament all around Australia, where people online and offline can enjoy the tournament weekly, on a weekly basis. And of course, tomorrow we're gonna have Team WP's first Super Street Fighter 2 Turbo online tournament through Fightcade, the platform of choice for classic fighting games, at 3 PM Australian Eastern Daylight Savings Time. It's great because I can even play online against people on the other side of the country, and it's like fun.
New technology. Oh,
I know.
Amazing.
Crazy.
Yeah. Wow. What is this? Internet. 2017. Wow. NBN. And of course, later in the month, we have Southern Cross Championships 2017 in South Australia. So whether you're a local or a fan of competitive fighting games, definitely worth checking it out. I think this is their 4th iteration of their annual event. Team WP is also proud to send out players like Ross, Sifbug, Rumors of Ghost, and Dale. Dale never fails to go to the event to bout out against some of the best players in Australia. So we're looking forward to see you guys there. And meanwhile, we're gonna see this match between 619 and Ghost Chips. Australia versus New Zealand.
Ghost Chips, person who really enjoys his dashing up and dashing behind mix-ups, the online specials, but it works out pretty well.
Yeah, definitely a good approach to show the opponent that although a character like Bison, we have to depend on the forward dashes. As long as you utilize it very well, it can be used as a pressure itself, whereas a dash itself isn't really an offensive tool. It is more for showing that you want to be up close at all times, and it is up to the opponent to defend against it. Jump-in heavy punch and heavy kick of Rashid. One of the best jump-ins in the game. Oh, gotta punish that. Very nice.
What was that? Oh, shimmy. Oh my goodness, that was nice. And then just get out of there. I'm surprised he's still alive. Jeez.
Ouch.
Oh, the big heavy kick.
That throw bait. Yeah, very, very nice. It is -4, but still, it works really well against people who are eager to throw. As Rashid hops up, coming airborne, punishing those pressing buttons. Good use of the EX Devil Reverse as well.
Back in the corner straight away.
In the corner. Oh, presses a button, get punished. Yeah, couldn't capitalize on that either. But nice escape. One of the only escapes that Bison can do.
Ah, he's trying to go for the right on the tip, the flame, so that it's safe.
Oh, that's very smart. Yeah, that's actually a good strategy to have. Because right after, you can go for a crush counter attempt if Rashid decides to keep pressing buttons after. Oh, 619 all over the place right now. That EX Eagle Spike.
Ooh. No bites, nice.
Yeah. Went for that bait, but the the double
God.
teleport. Here we go, Marvel time.
Hell yeah. Nice. Dash through.
Marvel, ladies and gentlemen. Alright.
Week 1 mix-ups.
The dash forward.
You can't react online. Not safe, Rashid can sweep. Oh yeah, I forgot Rashid's sweep is super fast.
Yeah, and it's fast that it's fast enough to combo from a non-countered crouching heavy punch. No, standing heavy punch. One of the only sweeps in the game that combos from another normal.
Yeah.
That is not even from a counter hit. So Rashid, of course, is super broken, super powerful. I want to sweep from a normal too. But like,
yeah, me too. It's like every character could have done that in SF4 too. It was
mostly, yeah. Even if they couldn't do it from a normal, at least from a counter hit, right? So,
yeah.
But I mean, Rashid can do it in this game for free. And also, one thing about his crouch medium kick also, it does have a startup like 6 or 7 frames, but it goes low profile on the first frame of its active, of its startup frame. So you can, in a game where reacting is very hard, with Rashid though, you can low profile stuff pretty easily, as his low medium kick allows him to do so.
Okay.
Yeah,
Ghost
so
Chips, like it's like 619's winning the match the whole time, and then Ghost Chips just comes back with a nice V trigger. He's not ready for the dips and stuff.
Winning the second game, but 619. Wow, was that a cross up that landed in the front? Damn. Still got those in this game. People thought, oh, fake cross ups are gone. Well, you guys just witnessed it. Still exists. I mean, I do it with Dalsim, so I'm guilty of that too. That's fine.
Yeah.
Dalsim's a shit character anyway. Let's not talk about Dalsim, because he doesn't exist anymore.
It's
and
true.
yes, 619 equaling the scores in this second game, but Ghost Chips still very composed. Oh, attempt at a whiff punish. Lots of buttons. I mean, this is the thing with, if you see younger players play, you see them pressing a lot of buttons, man.
Of course, it's fun to press buttons.
I mean, fighting games is a button pressing game. Make no mistakes.
Oh, that was a cross up EX song. Ooh. Oh my goodness. He just bet it all. And lag. Lag spikes, hell yeah.
Shout out to online tournaments. Gotta deal with it. Otherwise, you get disqualified for having a bad connection. Which you deserve. And that's like 99% of Australians with internet. So yes, we're at the best condition to play online where your opponent can get disqualified for having a terrible connection. Welcome to the Australian fighting game community where 2 players are mashing jabs full screen. We're witnessing that right now.
These high level footies, man. They don't want to press a really heavy
This is mind games. This is, or maybe this is the New Zealand tactics. The Kiwis using their, oh wait a minute, we're across the seas. We're gonna use that option select right now. That's okay though. I mean, of course, I mean this is kind of accepted in an online tournament, but we're all here to experience the competitive atmosphere. So
yeah,
nothing wrong with this.
I think the lag spike hit Ghost Chips as soon as he was doing the kill combo.
Ah, okay.
So it was going to be over anyway, but anyway.
Nice.
Ghost Chips takes the second one.
Good sportsmanship by both players. And also, gonna quickly...
I mean, you can't blame the New Zealand players. They have the best internet.
They
much
have
better internet.
super good internet. Like, it's us. Gotta blame on us ourselves. It's our fault, guys, that we are seeing this right now.
NBN when, please. Alright, they're just gonna take a little break to make sure the copper wires are nice and settled in.
Alright. Are they restarting the connection?
Yeah. If you can just like move to the end of the queue. They're going back into it now.
I can't play. I don't deserve to play. But yeah, these guys are still in their match. I believe the score is 2-0. Ghost Chips in the lead right now. This is currently the winners semi-finals as well. So some of the guys in the loser side of the bracket are also the esports guys, say lower brackets, gonna be playing offline as well. So if you want to keep track of that, you can type !brackets in the Twitch chats and it will take you there.
I don't expect it to be much different though. I think the after the lag spike, it's probably going to be fine now. It's I guess it's Netflix hour over there, so it's going to be a little bit of lag spikes, but I think it should be fine.
That's fine though. While the rivalries are kept, the friendships
sweep
and the fellowships of the FGC has been saved thanks to Team WP's efforts of his online tournament. And this is the combo. That's what you get for trying to swag. Although technically that's not really swag, that is the maximum combo, but he misses out on that distance, being a little bit too far off. Overhead. Ooh. Classic.
The people's elbow.
Nice. Oh yeah, the run-in fidget spinners into the corner already.
Wow. That?
Another mistake.
Spike, so...
Yeah, another mistake in that spacing.
Oh, don't press buttons there. What are you doing?
Ghost Chips working his way out of the corner. Very nice. Punish? Oh, a bit too far away. Yes, he's using that the far distance Inferno to keep it pseudo safe. 619, not really aware of it seems. But yeah, nice use of the throw.
Oh, the bait. Oh. He committed to the throw though. Oh, that's it.
Didn't expect that jump in to hit. Kind of put him off the game the whole time, and Ghost Chips taking the advantage of that. Very nice. Wait, I should also do some shoutouts on the social media as well. But yeah, this is match point for Ghost Chips.
Yeah. Ghost Chips. I think he's got a read on him. He's missed 2 EX uppercuts, blocked both of them. And usually Rashid EX uppercuts are unblockable because they do it so randomly. But it's working out for Ghost Chips. Whoa, crash jab. Let's go. Oh, he doesn't know. He just need a block there. It's too dangerous. Rashid just wants to press buttons, but you can't do that, man. This is Bison. Oof. No pressure. Sweep into gross stuff. Ugh.
619's chance to redeem himself
from
the Ghost Chips with the
I still haven't seen...
Crusher. Boom.
I still haven't seen like anybody use the super in air, because you can do that super in the air, right?
Yes, you can, and it can be cancelled off of things like Devil Reverse.
I've never seen that happen.
I believe you can also do it from Jump Medium Punch as well, but it's really unnecessary because technically, you won't see much. How would I put it? Although Bison himself doesn't really jump much other than like for a setup after a knockdown. It's just that Bison can kind of live with reacting a jump in with his own EX stomp. So yeah, you won't really see much air supers unless you have you somehow have 4 meter right now, and the opponent likes to jump in. Then yeah, if that's the kill, then definitely go for it. But yeah, definitely a rare sight to see. Bison using the air super.
Yeah, that was a 3-0, but it was pretty close at some times. I think he got a few rounds in, and then Ghost Chips just knew.
619 tried it, but Ghost Chips was just one step ahead. And good effort defeating a Rashid as well. That's actually a really good, effort. Defeating Rashid's not easy,
especially online as well.
Yeah,
over the sea as well.
Biggest combo, like the combo video, just by existence. Yes.
Anyway, let's look at the brackets, shall we? It looks like Brewer's been eliminated by Mango. So is Marty King.
Sad face. Melbourne guys dropping left, right, center. What are you guys doing? But yes, shout outs to everybody participating and advancing forward in the brackets.
Ooh, Sin Bison had a pretty good run. Perth boy. He beat Llama, Mitch, and then lost to Shenkan. Yeah. Was went on a lower bracket killing spree.
Lower brackets.
He's beaten everybody and it's gotten up to versing Nez, which is interesting. Are we having Somniac next? Oh, it's probably going to be Somniac versus Ghost Chips then.
Alright, Bison Mirror. Oh, disgusting. Pretty sure Bison's going to win, but we'll see how it plays out.
Oh, no. The next match is Nez versus Was.
Oh,
okay. Was Manada.
And are we looking at the quote-unquote lower brackets? Oh, it is. Okay.
Yeah, it's lower.
Top 8. Skip. Alright. Yeah, so once again, shout-outs to everybody watching the streams. I did some shilling on the social medias as well. And of course, good efforts to everybody participating in and out of Australia. Shoutouts to the NZFGC as well for sending out Ghost Chips to the wild and invading the online tournaments. It's really, really good to see. And if you guys in the spectator seat at home, at the comfort of your home, watching the stream right now at the Team WP stream, make sure to check the brackets, ! Brackets to see the current standings. And of course, if you think you have a chance at this tournament, everybody is welcome to enter. If you are a little baby, you can also enter the Fletchlings tournament as well. A lot of other fighting games are gonna be hosted for online tournament environments, like Marvel, and as well as Super Turbo coming up tomorrow. Super Turbo is gonna be the first trial tomorrow, 3 p.m. Australian Eastern Daylight Saving Time. Make sure to have Fightcade installed and have an account ready to be part of the classic Street Fighter 2 Super Turbo action. And of course, yes, in November there is the Southern Cross Championships in Adelaide, so those who like to travel for tournaments can also check that out as well.
Shout outs to Moose King.
Moose King! King of the Moose.
I'm just waiting for my Alpha 2 online tournament, man.
Oh,
I need a game where I can like play well in. Well,
right.
Sort of. But...
That game also Carbon Corp released people with this chun.
Yeah. This chun is gross. I hate it so much.
Hate that character. But yes, we are going right into the game where tap is being held and Killer Queen ready, hitting a level 6 tap. I think that was a level 4 rather. But anyways, yes, but getting out of the corner. How did that end up on the other side? Wow.
Oof, yeah, it crosses up and you have to use meter to juggle after it, I think.
I've never seen the air V skill grab above. And does it usually land on the other side? I thought it was always on the front.
He can do the one where he like does the dive up and like grabs them out of the air, or he can pull them down and then it crosses over.
Yeah.
So that's what he did there to pull him into the corner.
Right. I see. Okay. I never seen an instance where they end up on the back of the character, but that's fine. I guess that's one of the things.
You don't really see Ed too often, so.
Oh yeah, that's true too. Good confirm.
Just go into it. Yep.
Yeah, that's a good decision. Using the meter early as you have the lead in the first round. It's really good choice.
Still doesn't do very much damage, but
Good
it's
enough.
worth it. Ooh.
Oh, a bit of a weird punish.
Yeah, no good punish there.
You can technically jab into uppercut, but you gotta be like really up close. So I think
Yeah, it's
good
probably
decision.
not a good gamble because
Yeah.
like you get a crush counter punish if it whiffs, so it's a bit dangerous.
Good choice of using the flicker, regardless of confirm or not. As if you actually accidentally did the uppercut version of the punish, you would have got punished back for that. So good pace in mind right now. Killer Queen in the life lead, but it is Balrog we're talking about. He still has V trigger active. One little slip, and it's gonna be very dangerous. Getting out of the corner there.
Ooh, just not biting, it still gets thrown.
And I think also similarity with the NRS players and playing Balrog. Both Travis and Wes are pad players. So what's up with pad players with Balrog?
Yeah, it's probably because you can hold multiple taps really easily. That's probably it.
Oh yes, cheaters. That cheating.
Yeah.
Damn it. It's cheating in this game. Already playing Balrog, that's cheating enough. You have to hold tap with 2 fingers. Wow, I want to do that instinct.
Yeah.
Alright, game number 1 goes to Killer Queen. I believe this is also first to 3, as this is the losers bracket top 8. Good interrupt there. Wes trying to play a bit more solid. Nice throw.
Nez can't really play the keep away game that well because he can just V-skill through the fireballs.
Yeah, and also the startup of that, just like that, yeah, is very long, so it's easy for Balrog players to
7?
react to that.
Gross.
I actually have my audio turned off, but so I can't hear the number of the
It's
thing,
pretty
but you
useful.
can tell me, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, and I think Ed
Nice.
doesn't really have anything to stop those dash punches, really. Apart from neutral jump, and that's like a gamble as well. Ooh. Psycho upper! Oh, he didn't punish it, what? It was the whiffed EX upper, like, Urian complex, where everyone would not, like, punish it because it was so fast. Is that 6? Oh, gross. He's just holding it at all times.
I mean, I prefer the tap levels
Yeah.
called out like the old school announcements by the announcer, rather than in
Oh
like
my
where Balrog is yelling it, and the teabag NRS player specials.
Yeah.
Yeah, they love that teabags. Yeah, sometimes like I can't distinguish the tab levels because Balrog is yelling it, and I have to like listen to that. I'd rather
Yeah.
have the announcer yell it out like the classic Street Fighter Super Turbo days.
True.
That's okay. That is 1-1 now.
Yeah, 1-1. I think Was got a little bit too happy with that win and did a little teabag. You don't want to make Nez mad, really. He's just gonna blow you up right after. He's
Oh.
too solid of a player.
2
Oh.
taps in a row. Disgusting. Alright,
Yep.
he's holding another tap right now.
He is holding
Taps, by the
3
way.
taps at all times.
Yeah. Probably he's because using pad. Maybe he's holding like 7 or something.
Yeah.
7 different taps.
You never
And he
know.
just- yeah. So all of his fingers are occupied by holding taps, and just his thumb for the movement.
Did a little teabag there.
Yeah.
It doesn't look as cool with Ed, but
With Ed, yeah,
Whatever.
it's like the wrong character to teabag with. Oh, that's what you get for
Oh.
teabagging. Never teabag an NRS player, that's what you get.
yeah.
Yeah, because NRS players know when to teabag and it works. Whereas Killer Queen tried something and it's like, oh, wait a minute, I'm using Ed, it looks very terrible.
Yes.
And
He's not used to it.
lesson
He's not
learned.
Oh my god. No punishes, to be fair.
But yeah, nice. Good opening by Killer Queen.
Yeah,
Big
that's done.
combo. Here we go, the Ed teabags. He's trying very hard. And he drops it. Oh, my god, the same scenario as before. Uses teabag and then whips a big EX Psycho Crusher. Psycho upper, I mean. Nice punish.
Yeah. Ooh.
Sweep. Ooh, stopped at the
Oh.
straight.
That was a very strange V-School overhead there.
Oh, I was waiting for the tap actually. Like when is it coming? Like Killer Queen interrupting that very nicely.
Yeah, like his dash forward is so fast. You're just expecting, you're just not expecting it because he didn't dash up like the whole round and then suddenly dash up low. It's like faster than Balrog's low.
I mean, you would think Balrog's dash up low mix-ups, the high-low mix-ups after dashes, pretty crazy, but Ed is on another level as well.
I guess he doesn't really get much damage over. Oh, Cycle
Oh
Up.
my god.
Of
Yeah,
course,
like you described before, the slow startup of that is actually somewhat making the opponents confused as they get hit. And they're like, how did I get hit by that? It's because
Nice
press
beat,
a button.
He's gonna dash punch like this. Or like do like level 10 tap or something.
Yeah.
Oh, he missed it.
if he did hold a button since the beginning until the 45th second, that literally is the final tap. Does he have it? Does he have it? That is the question. Oh, not really.
Yeah, that was like 4.
Yeah.
That means he's holding another one.
I guess and a good anti-air. Yeah, even if I don't have the audio to hear what level it is, I can kind of tell by how much chip damage it does. So it's kind of that kind of a indicator. But yeah, I mean, holding a final tap for like 50 in-game seconds straight, it's pretty crazy. Very rare in a tournament environment. So Wasminator up 2 games against Killer Queen, only 1 at the moment.
I don't want to see this, man. Nez, you're the sponsored player killer.
Oh, sponsored player killers. It's soon to be NRS player killer, but Wasminator, sponsored and NRS player, doing very well with Barra right now. Yeah. And of course, the NRS tournament did have bigger prize pool at PAX. I believe Wasminator did walk away with 5 grand in his pocket, coming second.
Oh, he just does it. Target combo and wake up. It's a smart option.
Went for the shimmy. Oh, Killer Queen didn't bite. Good choice. Good defense.
He never buys on shimmy. It's like never. It's like inhuman.
Now, and the overhead that everybody can hit by.
Used all of his V trigger.
I can see a tap coming from miles away. Oh, the dash pushing him in there. Oh,
hey,
nice.
Just get hit. It doesn't matter.
Using that V trigger
Checkmate.
as insurance.
Alright. Final tap this round. Definitely.
The fans want to see it. Like, it doesn't matter if it hits or not. I just want to like see it. It's like, whoa, whoa. And then like, it'll be like, Wasminator happens to have full meter and V trigger. So he'll cancel that into V trigger, do some punches and super. Killer Queen loses like 90% health. It's very, very disgusting.
Final tap into V trigger cancel final tap.
Oh yeah, double final taps into super. Oh, something everybody wants to see, but never want to get hit by.
Yeah. I mean, he's not V skilling through these fireballs, so you have to think that he's charging something.
He's holding either one of the medium punch or the kick buttons in his tab ready. Oh, that was it. See that chip damage?
I think that was 7.
Yeah, mad chip damage.
Oh, he didn't get the follow-up. What was that? Probably too close to the corner.
Yeah.
Oh, get off.
Nice. Good reactions.
Ugh.
Throws Wasminator instead.
Yeah. Tried the shimmy, but he was just mashing grab. Whoa, what a reaction.
Good reaction, yep.
Full screen Psycho Whopper.
Nice, backing away. Oh, that was a bit dangerous. Lucky that Balrog does not have a cross-up. If he did, that would have been a big damage.
You're a boy. And oh, nice.
That is so plus.
I just realized that Ed doesn't have like an overhead. So he doesn't have anything to like scare you with when he does V trigger really. So I think that's
like very honest.
Yeah.
With an activation. So 2-2 right now. Very exciting matches in between these two players. Alright, and potentially gonna be, I mean not potentially, literally is the final game between these two guys.
I think the winner of this gets to losers finals?
Finals? Yeah.
Oh no, losers are... What is it?
Semi?
Semi, that's it.
Oh, okay, okay. So this is literally the top 8 of the loser side. Okay. Nice. And yeah, one of the best. Okay.
So satisfying when you hit it too.
Yeah. Activate.
Oh,
No, wow,
punish
really?
that! Come on.
Okay.
Oh, he did the fake out where he makes him think that he's gonna make it safe and then he doesn't.
Oh, that was a
Oh.
hit confirmed too, but he missed his
How
from
can
the
you?
overhead. Yeah.
It's Balrog anti-airs. You're not supposed to trade with those. They're too good. Oh, anti-airs again and tries, but then gets
Cross up hit him instead. Very nice. Good decision. Good decision once again.
Deja vu in the corner. Balrog can't do much except for mash target combos.
Balrog is swinging the same punches, but he doesn't have that extra purple stuff touch by Ed.
I mean, Ed has smaller gloves, but
whoa, the damage!
I think that was 9 or something, maybe 8.
Yeah, 7 or 8 at the time. Yeah.
Well,
and the
yeah,
throw,
no,
nice, good awareness. Oh, went for another throw attempt.
Yeah, he would have Vera Vesseled into the corner anyway, so I don't know if that was a good option. Oh, never mind, out of there.
Killer Queen blocking that lows. Gotta be aware of that overhead as well. By Balrog still has V-Trigger ready. Oh, the shimmy! Ooh, wrong button though.
Oh, anti-air, that's it.
It's gonna be it.
I can
Nicely
to
done.
finish it.
Killer Queen advances. Well done to Exterminator as well, coming this far.
Yeah.
Yeah,
He doesn't
bit
play
of
too
a
often in these.
yeah, bit of a like a hit. They both had the right mindset in terms of shimmying and playing really solid. Just a couple of misses with the button choices, but they missed out on those opportunities. Hopefully they polish it up next time and we see them in the future tournaments. And we will continue on with some of the losers bracket side as well.
What's the next one up?
Where's my bracket? Ah, there you go.
Okay, Shenkan versus 619 is next.
Oh, it's not brackets, it's bracket with no
bracket.
Okay. You guys are watching Team WP Spring Weekly number 6. Friday night, also known as Friday Night Battles for the Street Fighter V community in Australia. Playing the tournaments in an online fashion.
Also known as, will Nez win another season of Friday Night Battles?
Yay!
Yay!
The one and only Ed player as well. Shenkan is actually eliminated.
Oh.
As I hear.
Somebody made a mistake. Okay, then. It's, wait.
No, actually, Waspinator defeated Shenkan.
Yeah, that was ages ago.
Yeah,
why did somebody say Shenkan? Come on.
Next up will be, if they haven't played already, it should be 619 versus Meplop.
Yeah, Meplop.
Otherwise, it'll be if the decider of that match has already been done.
Oh, Professor, come on, man. Give me wrong information. Okay. 619 versus Meplop. Meplop has been doing pretty well recently. I'm not sure if it's because nobody knows the Abigail matchup or it's because he's actually getting really well.
But is he sticking to Abigail though?
Yeah.
Okay, interesting.
He doesn't play anyone else anymore, I don't think.
Alright. I mean that's reasonable. I guess having an Abigail player should be a good mix in the community, as some of the players kind of disregarded him as a character. But I mean, never sleep on Abigail is crazy. Damage output, got proper setups, got the reach, got good matchups, and the bad matchups really don't matter because he has the V triggers to cover that as well. Yep.
Alright.
Just have me skip the queue because
we're waiting on Meplop anyway.
The way and Meplop as well.
He's taking his time.
Looks like he's went for a bathroom break. gonna wait on that. So yeah, once again, give a quick shout outs to Team WP hosting a Super Street Fighter 2 Turbo tournament tomorrow through the Fightcade platform. Make sure to have Fightcade installed in your systems and the account ready, as they are running a tournament on Saturday, which is tomorrow, 3 p.m. Australian Eastern Daylight Savings Time. If you like classic games, real footsies and real fireballs, definitely have some fun with Super Turbo as well. Of course, later in the month, there's gonna be another big fighting game event happening at South Australia, Adelaide. I believe it's at the University of SA. The Southern Cross Championships 2017. Team WP is proud to send players like Ross, Rumor of Ghosts, Dale Never Fails, and I think I missed somebody. Sifbug.
Yeah, that guy.
And yeah, so they'll be at the tournament in person, in flesh, and real presence. No longer online warriors anymore. I got to see them, guys, to get to see them, play them, and also play against some of the best fighting game players in Adelaide. So definitely come down if you're nearby or you'd like to travel for some Street Fighter action. The winner does get rewarded with the travel expenses to Evo Japan, happening in January next year.
They're doing that for multiple games too, and like pretty big pop players as
Street
well.
Fighter, Tekken, and one of the anime games, I believe.
Yeah, so, Guilty Gear. So all you Guilty Gear guys out there,
shout outs to them being able to organize that. So hopefully the winners can get rewarded pretty nicely, and see if the Team WP players get to represent it or not. Or maybe I will go and win, and because I'm that kind of guy. Yeah.
I wish I could go, man, but I just have no money.
Everyone should go. Eventually, there should be an event where everybody sees everybody, which will be nice.
Support your Australian tournaments, guys. It's
online and offline. Ooh. And since speaking of online, we now have Meplop versus 619 here in the loser side bracket. This is the deciding match to go into the top 4. Meplop, of course, with Heavy Gale, and 619 with Rashido.
Ooh. It doesn't look like 619 has a strong idea of the Abigail matchup. He's just doing Rashid things.
I mean, it's not difficult, it's just the unfamiliarity, and as well as the damage output that Abigail is capable of is it's a big punch in the nose. Oh! And a big punch in the face!
Hey!
Big punch in the face.
If you're going blow to blow with Abigail, you're gonna lose, because his damage output is ridiculous.
And of course, being able to use that 3-frame parry, he can kind of make Rashid players hesitate as well. As well as the mix-up like that as well. That is, after that throw...
Oh, what was that? Oh my goodness.
Is +2. And throwing out the standing light kick, which is +5.
What is that combo?
Makes it...
Hey,
wow! Stay on the ground! Where are you going, man?
It's not a free escape. Sit down. Oof.
It's like playing the Whack-A-Mole game. Whack a Rashido. He just plopped him to the ground.
Yeah.
Taking that first game with Abigail. Not Abignale, but Abigail. Game number 2. This matchup technically, like, it's hard. Like, Rashid has all the tools to make and force Abigail to make a mistake. Yeah. But it's just that the life, the amount of health, the stun capacity, plus the damage output can cover those aspects. So Rashid players have to be cautious as well. Oh, that was weird.
What was that? It was an instant overhead mix-up, I think, but he missed it. He's doing well. He jumped out of the weird smash pressure, which is gives him a mix-up on command grab. He did jump back there. It should have lost, honestly, but it worked
if
out.
he did that flip, but yeah. Usually the best answer for the run is, I guess, jump forward.
Yeah, jump forward.
Although you might not get the best punish, you get out of most situations by jumping forward.
Yeah.
Similar to like how people made like a response to like the Nash V-trigger. Best response to that is jump forward. Kind of a similar concept. The reversal, the drop kicks.
Yeah.
And you can't really sleep on Abigail for being slow. Even though he's slow, he can pack quite a punch. I think 619 is slowly adapting. He's doing well in terms of, say, speed and frame data, but I think he's just unfamiliar with the range that Abigail is capable of.
What was that? What are you doing? You gave him a chance? Okay, that's it.
Looks like the V-trigger hits quite differently to Abigail. Either that, or just because it's just so huge, it just looks different. So if your eye's been tricked by the visuals, although within the game it might be the same, but it just because it looks different, the Rashid player can thrown off guard. So something that you're gonna be aware of and train up in the training modes to find out what the real deal is. Because every time, that's the second time when Abigail got caught by the V-trigger. It looked like he fell off faster or higher or something like that. Looked very weird. Yeah.
With Abigail, you can do more instant air overheads, like instant air like heavies on him, and like
I guess it's quite easier, right? Yeah.
Some characters have Abigail on your combos, like the juggle, because he's so big in the air, it just like hits him anyway. Like Alex has some more damaging combos off the ground against Abigail because he's so large.
Similar concept to like when Hugo was announced for Street Fighter 4. Yeah. Whoa, the guard crush. Of course, the scaling immediately goes to 50% if you do a combo after guard crush. But still, it's free damage. So watch out for that. Score currently is, I believe, 1-1. Yes, it's 1-1. With Meplop on the verge of taking that second.
No, you got the easy combo wrong. Oh, that was nice.
Yeah, cutting it short to Eagle Spike to make sure that it gets the hit. I believe the EX on that is plus.
You got to anti-air him, man. Yeah. Abigail jumping in is so dangerous. Look at that.
And he's very unique. He does hop a very short distance, but in terms of frames, he stays in the air less than an average character.
Ooh.
So, something that you gotta be aware of.
This could be it.
Oh, the guard crush!
That's it.
That wasn't even a guard crush as well. That was a normal hit.
Yeah,
619 hesitated it. I think he maybe tried to jump at the last second.
Yeah.
And then got caught on the jump startup frames. Yeah. A lot of the free damage. Because if he was holding block, he could have still survived.
Yeah.
Even if he got the guard crush, the damage wouldn't have been as much. But because he flinched a little bit, it gave him that free kill. Watch out for that.
Abigail will definitely prey on those who get scared, because he'll just maul you once you flinch. It's just so much damage.
Yeah, like I mean, in my experiences, I played against Storm Kubo's Abigail, and I'm like, what the hell is going on?
Yeah.
He just like threw me to the ground, and I'm like dead in the next 2 seconds.
Yeah.
Gotta watch out. The hands of a very experienced player.
Ooh.
Very, very deadly. Oh, on the tip as well.
Oh.
Although it didn't quite combo, but the utility of it is still valid. Wow.
Really?
The YOLO backhanded punch.
Just
and
go for it.
Of course, gets beaten by the EX. Spinning mixer.
That would have been death at me.
Spinners? Yeah. If that actually worked, yeah. Punish, nice.
Oh, that's a good punish. Nice.
Yeah, and that being Abigail's sweep, which covers a lot of ground space. Very tricky too. At first, on day one, people were getting hit by that sweep all the time.
Yeah.
It was a fun sight to see. Oh, nice. The tricky dive kicks twice in a row.
God. Yeah.
Wow, that got hit, but then he got pushed out in a weird way.
This could be it.
Nice, good patience, good blocks. The setup is very, very scary. Oh, don't jump!
Oh, of course.
Rashid's answer to everything.
Yep. Throw. What?
Oh wow! Just let him go under him. All right.
Yeah, just jump back
1-9.
nothing. That was weird.
Equalizing the score is 2-2. Very, very. I mean, you can see that both players are struggling in the sense of experience of each other's respective matchup, but it's also good to see that they're slowly adapting to each other as well, which is the right way to play. And this last set will be the decider.
Whoop. Slap it out of there. Ah.
It's really good too, as that back heavy punch, while it deflects the fireball, it does build him that meter. Really good approach by the plop. Oh, the jump heavy punch, the infamous jump heavy punch of Rashid that beats most of the NTS in the game. Nice.
That's a lot of damage.
Is he gonna get the second loop? No, he doesn't.
No, he tries to go for a setup.
Fancy instead, yeah.
Oh,
interrupted. I think he pressed the button, so the armor ran out.
Oh,
that crossed him up too. Wow.
If he didn't grab him there, he would have reflected the the V trigger. So
if he did the full swing, yeah, that would have been a fun thing to watch. Nice throw. Yo,
yeah,
that
that's
spike
there.
cross up.
Oh, nobody falls for that. Mephal, stop doing that. Nobody falls for the random run reset.
That's alright. He has the right to do that because he's playing an online tournament, quote unquote. It might work, you never know. Nice. Something? Oh, the low. The full frame though. The fastest move that Abigail has, crouch short. Stays on the same side, Eagle Spike to go other side.
Whoa, that was weird.
Wow,
what was
he
that?
stayed on the spot. I never seen that stay on the spot.
Oh, that's...
What?
Oh no, he's too far.
Abigail breaking the game right now. Oh, and the jump heavy punch, of course.
No, NTS.
Watch out. Shimmy, shimmy. Oh, I can't shimmy.
What?
Abigail crouch jab. Abigail's crouch jab way too long.
Yep.
Yeah, I've never seen the spinning mixer advanced version stay on one spot like that. That
was very
crazy.
strange.
We're seeing a lot of weird stuff right now.
Oh, he blocked it.
Oh, not
bad
the best
punish.
Maybe he's not aware of that either. It's got still time to learn the matchup right now. Running.
Throw loops. Oh, nice. That's a... Oh,
and he,
reset.
He drops it, but let's see he meant that. Let's
see.
say
he got the charge. That's like death, actually.
another... Oh, but he ran out. Reset!
Oh,
nice jump out.
Again. Come
Second
on,
chance
man.
for 619. Where's he gonna go? Cross up. And the super...
just take the damage. That does no damage, but it's gonna...
But, this is the last opportunity for both players. Overhead, of course! Nicely done by 619. But yeah, good effort by Meplop actually landing the hard combo.
Yeah.
It's gonna be something crazy, but 619 having that meter to use the critical art finishes off Meplop.
You'd hope he has the hard combos by now, because he's been playing Abigail since Abigail came out. So
nicely done. Another character that I definitely want to get into is really fun character.
He's super gross.
So we are now at top 4, I believe. Yes.
We got Killer Queen and Meplop in losers semis.
And in the winners, who do we have?
We have Som and Ghost Chips in winners.
Two dictators. Alright. So let's see. I think we're gonna start with the winner side first. Gonna potentially see Dictator Mirror. Otherwise, I know that these two players do have.
Oh, sorry, yeah. Not Meplop. What am I thinking? It's 619. He won.
619, yeah. There goes your biased commentary, but that's okay though. It's all in good intentions. Ensuring everybody who participated in the Team WP Spring Weekly number 6, the online weekly tournament hosted by Team WP. Make sure to follow the Twitch channel that you are watching right now. And if you're a rich person, you can also subscribe to them too, because you can afford it. Yeah. Thank you so much for your support.
This sweet emote. That's just like too good.
All right. Do we pay royalties for that? Whoever that is. Who is that?
It's like a weird, obscure
Asian
Godzilla.
person.
Yeah, from a Godzilla film or something, like a monster film.
Oh, okay.
Mm.
But yeah, shout outs to that guy,
Yeah.
the mascot. I think that's the new mascot for Team WP. That's okay. So the player seems to be in a bathroom break once again. Like, these guys may be like that super nervous. Oh my god, I'm about to win Team WP Spring Weekly number 6. I'm so nervous, I gotta take a leak, and they're causing all these delays. Of course, this was an offline tournament, you'd be disqualified, so make sure you go to the bathrooms earlier before your pool starts.
Definitely.
And yeah, I guess, speaking of tournaments coming up, there is the Super Turbo tournament on the Fightcade happening tomorrow. So if you're a fan of classic Street Fighter, definitely can enter that. 3 p.m. Australian Eastern Standard Time. Make sure to have Fightcade installed in your system and have your account ready. And if you're one of those players who like to travel around, play against the big guns of the scene, Southern Cross Championships 2017 happening at the University Uni SA in Adelaide. Make sure to check them out at the end of the month as well. Do we have... Okay, alright, so let's skip the queue. Let's see. I wonder how many of the Australian FGC is going to Evo Japan. Not just Street Fighter, but a lot of players from anime, from Smash even, as well as Tekken, going to Evo Japan as well. So it's gonna be a lot of Australian contingent in the Evo Japan. Of course, the registration itself is free. Everyone is free to enter. And I just from word of mouth, I did hear a lot of people going to as well. Oh, sorry, it's University of Adelaide, not University SA. Two different things. That's the big correction there for the SXC tournament.
I expect a lot of DQs round 1 at Evo Japan.
Yeah.
Just people registering for the hell of it and then just like figuring, oh, I can't go.
Yeah, that's the bit of a downside of a free tournament. You see a lot of, even at some of the CPT events around the world, some of the events had to be free due to the nature of the events being either bound by licenses or some legal stuff, and they had to stay free, no pun intended. But then what that does is it causes people to register anyway, just as insurance or just for lols, because like, you know, you don't have to pay or whatever. And then one of the examples was actually at the Hong Kong Esports Festival. A lot of people got disqualified, or I don't know if it's, you know, if it can be called disqualified, but just didn't turn up, right? Even there was even some Japanese names there, like some of the known players. I'm not gonna name who. Like, looks like they just registered whenever the tournament was announced, and then they just never turned up because of whatever their schedule was. So hopefully Evo Japan staff understands this, because I know they're not, you know, they're not noobs. They're good at what they're doing, so hopefully everybody there has a good experience. Like you guys are watching the Team WP Spring Weekly number 6 right now between Killer Queen and 619.
Ooh!
Yes, Killer Queen takes that first round.
I heard in Canada Cup even, Brian F in his pool was Bonchan and like Alucard, and both of them didn't show up, so he had like an easy pool.
Yay.
Yeah.
I mean, the seeding and the TOs did the right thing by balancing the brackets, but then if they don't show up, it's just free, I guess.
Yeah.
And I see the stream is disconnected from the match. Hopefully the guys are still playing. Something has been halted. I've never seen that error message. Something has been halted? What? Okay.
Nice. Well, I'll give a play-by-play. Okay. Rashid got him in the corner. He activates V trigger to get him out, and then a big crush counter. Ooh. And he goes for an overhead. So Rashid takes a round.
Stream has been reconnected. They're gonna see some fast forward action for a little bit.
Oh, heck yeah.
Catch up to the round.
Put you guys are seeing
Turbo 4. Marvel Infinite right now. This is how fast Marvel Infinite goes. Yeah.
That was a
This is a normal pace of game that you will see in Marvel Infinite. So make sure to clip this, guys. If you wanna be a Marvel player, you gotta play this fast. This is normal gameplay. Still catching up to the second game as well.
Oh my god. He did jump in medium kick and then try to grab and then 619 just supered.
This is also like Super Street Fighter 2 Turbo on the maximum turbo settings. Oh,
Yeah.
the game has caught up.
Ooh.
Here we go.
Oh, what's the setup? Oh, he just gets hit.
Oh, that's
They
like
don't
2
kill him.
layers of setups
What?
in there.
Oh!
They both go for the EX, and the uppercut actually won.
That
Shout
was
outs
sick.
to the slow and long invincibilities of Ed.
Nez is too strong.
Ino stolen my words out of my mouth, typing it in Twitch chat, but I said it verbally, so I win.
Yeah.
Typing doesn't count. Anyways, yeah, the match currently that's the first game, right? That
Yeah, first game.
Killer Queen has won. All right, so if you guys haven't missed anything, this is the second game right now.
Crush Gun is the fireball with a heavy kick. Heavy punch, sorry.
The
Oh my
shimmy,
god.
Ed not falling for it. Ed as in, wow, this is confusing. So 619's real name is Ed. And Killer
Oh,
Queen is playing Ed.
yeah. That's a bit
So-
confusing.
Ed mix-ups. So Killer Queen not falling for that shimmy.
Whoop.
Ed is also fighting himself at the moment,
Lots
But yeah.
of beer vessels out the corner.
which
Just
is a good choice because yeah, you never want to be the corner against Rashid. Very, very dangerous. Oh, that heavy punch, so good. Actually,
What?
reaching that far, interrupt the fireball.
Oh, that was smart.
Good
I
choice,
don't want to
yeah.
be in the corner. Oh,
What
that's
a
a crush
bait.
counter.
That I
Oh,
respect that
combo,
bait.
what are you doing?
I mean,
Oh.
wow, and the overhead. Yeah, so something like that actually works against people who are good at reacting. So as soon as Rashid jumped up, Killer Queen, his instinct told him, I have to anti-air this. Presses 2 kicks, but then wait a minute. 619
Oh my
just the
God.
short dive kick.
That was so sick.
Forces the whiff. Yeah,
Heavy
good
punches
kick
are super.
confirms.
Ugh.
Like Queen as well. Activates the V-trigger, make it
V-trigger,
safe.
V-trigger,
Gets out of it. Best button in the game, and the shimmy
Oh, surprised he did there.
up to the other side, right? Not
Oh,
nice.
Yeah.
Yeah. Position has been swapped. Now Killer Queen pressuring 619 to the corner. 619
I've never
using
seen
that.
Nez
Yes,
fight
right.
so many shimmies. This is weird.
It is Rashid we're talking about.
Yeah.
So anything goes. Oh wow, what a timing of that V skill. Going right
Whoop.
under that fireball.
Yeah, and
One
then
more mix-ups.
what's it?
Oh,
Oh,
here we go,
V-trigger,
mixed up.
and
Nice.
then
Oh, dangerous.
stuff.
Nice
oh,
block by
that
Killer
was so
Queen.
good.
Godlike block. That is so hard to block. Even if you see and know that it's coming, it's just that the timing where you have to block the other way have to be even before the character is in movement. Otherwise, the game registers the cross up, where even if the character is in front of you, it's very very hard on paper. But Killer Queen using that perfect timing to block. Oh, and the hit confirms.
Do-do-do. Such a good hit confirm.
Yeah.
Flicker.
And the super does a lot of damage too, so good decision using that super earlier. That was, I mean, he also did the super very early previous round. It worked out for him.
Yeah.
See if it works out for him this round as well. But 619 cornering him again and gets caught.
If he uses super right at the round start, he has enough meter by the end of the round to use 2 random psycho uppers, so it works out.
Definitely. Even if he misses out on some of the other opportunities for the EX, he would have enough V-trigger gauge to at least have the last... oh, but jumping. He didn't go for the full spin? Oh.
Oh!
Wow, really? Out of all things. Out of
He
all
didn't block it,
things.
he just did it on whiff. 619, please.
I think that's just... That's not even the shenanigan, that's just like literally don't give a crap. I'm like, I do this all the time, I'll just do it anyway. With all block. It just like planted in their brains. And then their excuse is, that's a legit Rashid strategy. I'm like, alright, you're the best.
It only
You
works
are
on
the
the sheet. He's just... It's just something about that character. Whoa, what was that?
Oh,
Oh,
he
no
actually
anti-air.
did the anti-air, but a little bit too slow. The startup showed, but somehow Rashid's jump heavy punch hit him first.
He missed the internet dive kick and put him back in the corner. Ooh.
Good beauty. Into the V trigger.
Ooh.
For that little bit of a
Very
shimmy.
nice.
619 also very patient. Doing really well.
Oh, nice.
Activate. Here we go. Fancy
The
stuff.
block. Woo! Oh my god.
It's still
That's
coming.
so fast. Oh, nice.
Fully.
Plus. Yeah, of course you're gonna do
Oh!
that. Of course.
Does he have the combo?
Combos.
Oh!
God.
He
He could
let
have
out
killed
that
him.
opportunity. Yeah. He could have done the
tried to-
classic fireball extender into the low forward medium kick into the uppercut, but
I think he didn't
Get
get
the
the cancel off of the upper into super. That's why
good.
it
Yeah,
didn't
good
work.
point.
It must have hit late in the active frames and messed it up. Ooh. That's
Oh,
dead.
that's kind of yeah. The moment he mentally drained after that. He dropped the combo. That especially
Oh,
if you drop a round-winning combo, it goes into your head. Just really hard to recover, especially in a tournament setting. Yeah. So unfortunate there. Misses out on that opportunity, but still got a chance. It's 2-1 right now.
So, Nez has to make some changes to come back. He's been getting hit by all these Rashid mix-ups, all these shimmies.
He's been going at adapting some of the games that he played before, so hopefully shows some good performance here. The 619 can kind of play his own pace. He's comfortably in the lead, 2-1 right now in this loser side top 4.
Ooh, stuff him. Oh, no flickers.
Yeah, no flickers, and of course because it was way too far, none of his other special moves would have connected.
Oh.
Oh, once again, baiting that reaction timing.
Oh,
wow,
that's
that crossed him up too.
Oh, no concern. Come on, man.
Take
okay.
a shower after this. So disgusting just watching this.
Ugh.
It's just
And now
my
it's,
eyes are just polluted with disgust that this Rashid is showing us right now. Even
You
if
think you'd think that Rashid would be cleaner because he's like it's like a spinner, like a
yeah,
spin dry washing machine.
like a tumble dry cleaning machine himself. But yeah, I mean, look at the costume choice that 619 has put. He's chosen the raggy color.
Yeah.
It's like full of dirt.
I mean, look at Rashid's back. That's like a vacuum cleaner, right? I
Pretty
mean, what else
much,
would it be?
yeah. That's
He doesn't use it to fly.
that's where his special powers come from.
Yeah.
Oh, nice. Killer Queen
Hey.
having none of that. Crush counter into the middle of the screen once again. Back to the neutral game.
When's random EX spinning mixer? It's gonna
Oh,
come
but didn't
soon.
combo? Okay, weird. Is that gonna clash? Oh, and
Wow,
the
he
V-Trigger wins. Yeah, the purple stuff, too strong. Shoutouts to the purple stuff. Dive kick,
Oh.
nice.
That was nice.
No anti-air this
no
time.
anti-airs, really. Rashid has some of the best
Oh.
anti-airs. Normal
Mhm.
anti-airs.
And also special, the heavy punch spinning mixer.
Mixer.
Really
It's-
one of the best anti-airs, yes.
It's got such good invincibility on the top
Yeah.
of his hitbox. Headbox. Ooh. He just knows when you're gonna press a button and just stuffs it with a crouch medium punch every time.
Killer Queen opting to play a bit more safe. Good choice of the air-to-air. Nice EX.
Get off me. Oh! Oh, no, the counter hit
the
moved him away.
infamous whiff of your own combo. Hate to see that thing happen.
Didn't punish him, so it's okay.
Nice, getting out of the corner
Yeah, of
safely.
course.
Nice bait.
-2.
Boom.
Yeah. 2-2.
Good composure. Just playing the music. Someone playing music on stream?
Yeah, I'm missing out on it because I'm not listening to the stream. It sucks.
Oh, okay. I should just put the Rashido theme on loop.
Ugh. Why'd you want to do that? I know it's a
I don't
good
know.
theme, but like, why would you want to be reminded of Rashid at all times?
I guess it fits the theme, the occasion, where 619 is doing some work, but then, of course, Ed being also really one of the favorites that I dig. Two
I think-
favorite Street Fighter 5 themes, I like the Ed one and the which one is it? And the Rashido, the classic.
I think. Oh, that was a nice meaty. I think a lot of people give Jury's theme undue hatred. I think it's decent.
Jury's theme is nice. There's actually a really good remix of the Jury's theme as well. So, yeah, it's like one of the. I think it kind of has that trance vibe, like a kind of like a nightclubby. Yeah.
It sounds like an EX song, sort of. Rather than,
it drops it. Killer Queen has been dropping that crouch V skills a lot. It's gotta adjust that timing, otherwise it's gonna come back to bite him.
It's like it. Oh, that was a nice punish.
Oh, good punish.
Yeah, it's like if you're anywhere near the corner, it just whiffs. It's pretty bad.
I'm like, yeah, might as well just either let it go, or if you have the meter, just use the EX Psycho Oppa instead, which will be much more stable.
I thought you liked Jury. Why do you think Jury's theme sucks? Ooh.
Well, I didn't say it sucks.
No, Busy in the chat.
Because he's a hater. Haters are gonna hate. Oh, nice activate!
How did that not beat it?
And he just whiffed it!
Hey.
Wrong button. Wrong button. He had the right idea, but he lost the game because he pressed the wrong button.
Of
course. Unfortunately.
It's a difficult game. All the combos are super hard.
Or so they say.
Yeah.
But yeah, well done anyway. So 619 is gonna end up at 4th place.
Good job. Good job to him.
Let's see the winner side of the match right now. So we're gonna skip the queue once again. Of course, if you guys like to see how this week's tournament has progressed and see the players' respective standings, then definitely check out the brackets link. I can go !bracket on the Twitch chats with the single A, and it'll take you to the link with the brackets with the double A. So that's some weird transition right there, but that's okay. We're almost at the grand finals now. Shoutouts to everybody who played. Although all the top 8 matches were first to 3, a lot of players endured all those invasion from the Rashids and the Abigails. Now we just have technically three dictators left in this top 3. 2 old ones and 1 new one. So right now we're gonna see the mirror matches of the old dictators.
Yeah, Bison mirror. Although Somniac has got an advantage because his is level 69.
All right.
Oh, Crash Jab just started off. It really is a mirror. I wonder if Bison has like any way to stop Devil's Reverse.
Maybe Devil Reverse of his own. Oh yeah.
Yes. Stops to beat
water.
Devil's Reverse and then like
it's
back
pretty much like fire with fire. And I've never seen any Bison players either pick pink or black. So these guys are in for a ride. So much costumes and colors right now. Punished runs away.
Oh my god. Lots of buttons.
Lots of buttons. And they're all +2.
Jump.
Activates. Ghost Chip special after activate just goes for the throw. But Somniac well aware of that.
Oh, that was
the classic.
That's like
neutral jump.
Because that's like
Works
what
on everybody.
or something stupid, right?
Oh, the EX reverse,
yeah. EX double reverse. So like a neutral jump would be like a good option.
I mean, it's not like super plus. It's just that I mean, if you want to like true block string it, like right after the EX devil reverse, they would have to mash standing like kick. But I mean, if the opponent just stands there blocking, it kind of works the same way of if they're blocking a neutral jump attack initially, and then they'll just do another neutral jump to bait out a throw. So, good blocks on the other side.
That flame just keeps you in place. I like how Ghost Chips does that. Somniac doesn't do it too often. I've seen.
Kind of reminiscing how this matchup right now, the Bison Mirror, almost looks like what you would see in a Bison Mirror in ST. This is literally what happens. They just press buttons, Oh,
Do
scissor kick,
Devils
scissor kick.
burst randomly.
Yeah. Float in the air, bait out the jump ins, and then just scissor kick all day.
Only thing missing is just random psycho crushes.
Oh, yeah. I
Mm.
mean, I guess it'll be back in Arcade Edition.
Yeah.
Because I heard the rumors that it's gonna be a Psycho Crusher, like a V trigger.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Oh, V trigger thing. Yeah. I
Yeah,
see.
the second V trigger is gonna be a Psycho Crusher esque move, not an actual Psycho Crusher, but a Psycho Crusher esque.
What do you think of the Dalsum looking things?
It's weird. It's like he's got a flame
Ooh.
carpet in the air.
Yeah,
So I don't know what good that does. Like that means nothing. It's like,
He
what?
does like a lazy boy in the end. Does like a diagonal fireball. It's weird.
Like, yeah, it's just another air fireball. I can already do that. That's like, wow, not so special. But yeah, cool. What I wanted for Dalsim was give him a 3-frame invincible uppercut. Then I'll be a Shoto Dalsim. Oh yeah.
Yes.
But anyways, Dalsim is dead. Back to the match. Second game here. Bison Mirrors. Somniac taking that first game. As Ghost Chips, sponsored by Zenshin. So 2 players are currently sponsored right now. We're seeing a pro match right now. This is a pro level match.
Arguably 2 of the best players in their countries.
Yeah, in Oceania.
Yeah. Ghost Chips, pretty well thought of as best in New Zealand. Somniac, arguably best in Australia. Though some might say otherwise. Ooh.
I mean that's a good argument because Australia has a lot of good players, which is always good.
Changes every tournament.
Yeah, it's really good to have a mix of characters and as well as players who are all reaching for the top. It means there's a lot of competition and the community is lively. So definitely, and of course the online community, like the WP guys, putting a lot of contribution into that too. So shout outs to everybody in the FGC.
What's that? Ooh. Oh, the walk forward slowly into heavy kick.
Yep. It works on Bison especially because Bison has terrible walk speed back and forth.
Yeah. Can't walk out of it.
Nope. Oh, the crouch jab, of course.
That's good.
The new stand jab. 2017 stand jab is the crouch jab.
Yeah.
Plus, also safe. Oh, and the neutral jump. Somniac
crouch
special.
jab trade somehow.
Yep. The Somniac special is neutral jump, heavy punch, and full screen, heavy kick, the slide.
Yeah.
Somehow when he does it, it seems to work. I don't know how he does it, but yeah. It's a lot of training to do for one button press.
It is.
Alright,
so
Somniac 2 games up right now.
yeah, pretty convincing. Although Ghost Chips, I think he has a little bit of fuel left in the tank.
I mean, it is a show of 2 different playstyles. Somniac's, like, at all times, is playing very solid. Ghost Chips is trying to do some stuff that even other characters are capable of, which is more of a dynamic approach where he's mixing up both offense and defense the whole time. Where Somniac is pretty much hit and run style and just poking the openings of whenever the opponent makes a mistake. And of course is fully equipped with the setups every time in every direction and distance. Ghost Chips, you would see that he's mostly on the defending end. And some of his choices, whereas they're not really the bad choices. This might be no, he's only got 1 meter. We went for the reset. Yeah, that's a good choice, but couldn't really capitalize on it. Oh, the slide actually worked on his favor. Wow. That's what I mean by it's a Somniac special. If it doesn't work offensively, he'll use it defensively to run away from a stomp. Yeah, just to continue what I was saying, yeah, Ghost Chips is usually on the defensive end as Somniac applies those calculated pressures where he's always on the advantage.
Yeah.
Whether it's by frame data or whether it's by the positioning. Because Ghost Chips is just retaliating with general combos that just wants to keep him out. He doesn't really have a continued pressure, so that's where Somniac is a little bit more experienced in.
Also, this is like old school versus new school, right?
Oh yeah, so the mindset is definitely
Ghost Chips, the young boy, with his unorthodox style, and Insomniac with like the veteran, hardened defensive style that he has.
The built-up of all the experiences in his FGC career. So it's another really good example of showing how the fighting game community, especially in the competitive scene, the diversity and the variety of experiences can come into the same level of play. Because even if you get older and if you lose what you have trained in reactions, as it may get slower and can't really compete against the younger players, the built-up experience can definitely cover that area. One hit is gonna do it, and there it is.
That is too good as a rushdown tool. It just catches everything. Anyway, Somniac wins 3-0. Pretty.
Yes, it's so good. In most situations, even if the opponent is backdashing, or even if it hits them like halfway through the air, puts Bison in a very good position. So really good tool in the game to annoy the crap out of your opponents. Somniac will sit in the grand final stage, waiting for the losers finalists coming up to the next round. So looks like Ghost Chips is gonna battle with Killer Queen, Bison versus Ed.
Also, not insinuating anything, but winners finals is a Bison mirror. I mean, everyone pretty underrates Bison. I'm just saying.
A viewer in the stream asks, "What are some good characters for beginners?" Good thing that the round is currently at Bison versus Ed. Both Bison and Ed is technically not as complex, but also does the job kind of characters. So those two characters are definitely also worth trying. And if you just want to learn the game inside out, I guess you want to stick with some of the traditional characters like Ryuken, Guile. Some of the advanced characters would be like Mika, Laura, Dalsim, Zangief. They're more kind of, you gotta like not know the game, but you gotta kind of understand how a fighting game works to kind of play those characters.
Yeah,
Otherwise,
it's kind of hard. I wouldn't recommend him on. But like,
in terms of
like
execution, he might be easy, but I can understand where you say it's a bit difficult. Yeah, that's a fair point.
I mean, I think like if you want to know fireballs and Shoto things, like go Ryu, and then if you want to learn grapplers, go Birdie, and then if you want to learn I don't know what's another archetype charge characters, then pick Guile, and then just like those are like 3 really easy characters to just do.
Yeah. But I guess for beginners, they can see in a different perspective. So fundamentals and basics, while they're the same, they can kind of be translated differently. So like, if you want to learn a fighting game, definitely try characters like Ryu and Ken. And then it's just that if you want to, it depends on whether the player wants to stay and have fun with the game, or whether the player actually wants to, thrive and be competitive and be successful in it. That's a totally different approach. So,
oh yeah, Cammy is very good in this game to learn.
Oh yeah, definitely Cammy.
Because she like teaches you how to shimmy and all this other stuff. She teaches you how to play Street Fighter 5. Really good.
Since she has the speed and the buttons, she can teach you the movements, and she's well equipped with both ground and air game as well. But yeah, like I said, the execution of the character is also important, and I think the players, like especially the beginner players, kind of have to enjoy the game at start before getting into all the technicalities. So as long as they have fun being comfortable with maneuvering the characters, a lot of characters fall into that category, but then deciding on the character that you want to rock for competitive purposes, that can come later on. Or even if you do decide on a favorite character now, it's better to establish a playstyle rather than establishing on a certain character, because I was saying before to someone where it's better in the long run for you to stick with a playstyle rather than sticking with a character. Because if later on, like say for example, some weird nerfs and buffs, cough cough, Street Fighter 5 happens to your character, it's gonna take so much effort and time to learn another character entirely. Even if you're keeping the same style of the game, there can be a difficulty of like just the raw feeling of having to learn a new character. Whereas if you decided to stick with a certain playstyle, then with the same character that you already have and the knowledge of, you can kind of make adjustments from there. So it'll be quite easier in the long run.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, Somniac. Just pick Birdie, because I somehow got to Super Platinum with Birdie, and I don't even know how to play this. Okay, and Nez got him in the corner. Ooh, anti-air. Nice. Just V-reversals out.
Oh,
did you
the
see that?
Bison shimmy.
That was great.
The one and only Bison shimmy. The 1-inch shimmy.
You never see them shimmy and then back throw them, because it's like too much effort.
I mean, yeah.
You did it there.
He already took a step. That's one big step for Bisons.
Yeah.
Just being able to walk forward a little bit. That's already a statement right there. First Chips taking that first round. A big kind of a scramble and a brawl happening between these two characters, as well as the playstyles that these players are presenting right now. So many buttons. Oh yeah, EX Psycho Upper.
Ooh. Dashboard. Oh, the throw loops. Oh, he tried to jump there. Back into throw loops.
Oh, the backdash. Good choice.
That was a smart backdash.
Very risky, but yeah, it's nice decision.
Ed doesn't really have very good crush counter Mii's after that. So it's not too dangerous to backdash there.
Because even if you get cross countered, you'll just, juggle once and that's it.
Yeah, you'll pop out, yeah.
So yeah, backdashing against those characters is something good to know as a knowledge. Oh my god, so many buttons right now. Killer Queen has one more get out of jail card. Oh, and he got hit on the recovery.
That fireball is ridiculously fast.
Yeah.
It's like a EX Sonic Boom level fast.
Oh yeah, I reckon.
Oh.
Nicely done. Although it has a slow startup, it does have that travel speed that covers
and you can feint it too. So even if it has a slow startup, you can like fake it out.
Catch people's jumping.
Yeah, don't press buttons there. It's plus.
Flicker, nice. Firstly, first time seeing that crouch medium kick into the flicker. Good usage of that.
Oh yeah, get that in the sky. No jumpies. Oh, he
just walked in. Yeah, walking in or dashing forward is actually a legitimate strategy.
Yeah, it beats Stomp and it beats Devil's Reverse.
The Devil Reverse, yeah. So it's just that, just be careful not to press buttons too eagerly because when the Bison players land, especially if it's from a Devil Reverse, they can actually recover pretty fast. Oh my god, the mistake.
Gave it away.
The mistake. He had full V-trigger meter as well.
He delayed it so much.
Even with the slow startup, the delay didn't really help. He would have been better off by just using the V-trigger, but unfortunately, he bet everything on that, and that was a bit of a big gamble.
Well, you're gonna make big gambles with Ed. When it gets to that last moment, you really want to flinch and press a button. So I guess it's pretty smart.
Yeah, and then I mean, this is the game you play, Street Fighter V, the game of gambles.
Yeah.
Rather make it a big one and make it count. Good interrupt.
Ghost Chip's not pressing a lot of buttons.
Wow.
Even though Bison should win the button more.
Into the corner. We're gonna see some Bison shimmies. Here we go.
Yay. Shimmies. Oh my goodness.
Right in front of its face. It's like, hey, crush counter me for free. Alright, heavy kick. Want to stun it. Oh, nice uses of the V skill. Once again, using that far range Inferno. Oh, good choice for the scissor kick there. Using it as a movement tool. Using that, using special moves in its full potential, also another skill set to have. Wow, once again, we saw that before in the Somniac match where he had the right idea and it does have invincibility and the right timing. It's just that the move lunges the character too much forward, making it a little bit weird. Yeah.
That's a shame. Oh, that's a weird crush counter out of the air, but threw him right into the corner.
Wonder what he pressed. Or does it normally? No, it doesn't. It doesn't normally pop them out, right? Unless they're airborne.
No. So he
was
must have done
jumping or
like the startup of a Devil's Reverse or something.
Possible, yeah. The stomp
Or the startup of a scissor kicks as well. That might have worked.
Oh,
Ooh,
scissor kick
that's
has an
upper.
airborne frame?
I think so.
Okay, we can check on that later. But yeah, that's a good theory there. Scissor kick would have been one of the things that he could have been hit out of this.
Ooh.
Good defense, but the V reversal to hit him out of it.
Yeah, that's a plus. Stop pressing buttons.
Maybe he's not aware of that single move. He's been doing that before. He got punished once. Didn't learn his lesson. Loses a game for that.
Just assume that every move that isn't normal flame is like pretty safe from Bison. It's not plus? I swear it was plus. Oh.
Well, it's safe still. And Bison has a 3-frame move after, so just losing in that button pressing game.
+4 and V trigger, that's what I was thinking of. Okay.
Oh, nice, we punish. Oh, stayed in the front somehow. Good anti-air. Classic 2-button anti-air, just like Persona 4. Even using that EX V trigger far range. Oh, too far for that Psycho Blast to hit.
Big combo. Oh.
Combo video.
Oh, combos. Oh, what
Set
was
up
that?
boys in the front!
Dick.
So good. Oh, he misses the fireball though.
Damn. That's unfortunate.
That is some
sick.
event hub setups right there.
Back rise setups. Never see it coming.
He got too hyped to himself that he actually dropped a combo after as well. He was so happy. He was like, oh, I'm so proud of myself. But I forgot what to do. And he dropped his fireball. But that's okay though. He's got that first round. Nice. Ghost Chip's in that positioning where he knows that Killer Queen wants to jump out. But the jump out actually worked in Killer Queen's favor. We punish. Ooh. Couldn't quite capitalize on it. Yeah. But I guess that's the nature of Ed as well. He can't really quite re-punish unless he has the flickers ready.
Ooh, nice. Get off me.
Yeah, far range punishes for Ed is a very, very sad situation because unlike other characters where they get a guaranteed punish, Eds have to like know that it's not gonna hit and they have to stop what they're doing. It's a pretty sad reality there.
Oh, that's unfortunate. It was supposed to beat the reversal, but caught him out of the air.
Nice. This is a kick. Save it all. Match point for Ghost Chips. We're gonna see another Dictator mirror match. Or should we see another Dictator mirror match? Just difference between young and old. Oh, 3 heavy kicks. Why is that all plus?
Goodness.
Oh, nice.
Set up. Into the corner.
Oh, just let's be. At least he's got the positioning, but no. Ghost
he was
Chips.
so plus that the grab whiffed.
Whiffed, yeah. Nice, the jump in. Good combo, corner style.
Throw him out the corner.
Does him out of it, yeah. Killer Queen is a bit too desperate here. Is he gonna reversal? Yes, he does. Other side, good blocks. Oh, the maximum range on the standing heavy punch. He's got, yeah, Killer Queen is also aware that his attempted EX Psycho Crush, Psycho Upper has whiffed a lot on the Devil Reverse attempts. So he's a bit wary of that too, so he's a bit in a disadvantage with the hits.
Even if that,
hits.
even if he didn't even get the combo, he could have chipped him out anyway.
Oh yeah, for sure. He had the full stick of butter ready. And since Ghost Chips didn't have any V gauge, he wouldn't have gotten out of it. So good composure by Killer Queen, taking at least one game off of Ghost Chips. Still got a chance in this losers final match here in the Team WP Spring Weekly number 6.
Meaty jabs.
Oh, the optimal range.
That's why he's standing so far away. He's waiting for that V reversal.
It's a perfect range to catch Ed jumping, and as well as the right range to punish the V reversal. V trigger is active, pushes him. Oh, but the tech somehow works in Ghost Chip's favor, completely ignoring the V trigger. None of that purple stuff.
Inferno.
Because he has his own purple stuff. Back to match point once again. We've been here before. Oh, so plus. Save. Plus. Crush counter. Nice combo.
Big damage.
And that time
In
it
the
worked out
corner.
in his favor. The delay. Ghost Chips not falling for it. Bison trying to paint the fence. He's standing heavy punch. And yeah, no!
I
I think he wanted the crouching heavy punch, not the medium
Yeah.
punch. Presses the wrong button and the crush counter on the wake up. Big damage. And the delay works this time.
It.
Didn't work once, try it again. And it all may work in that second attempt. Is Killer Queen gonna rob the victory, or is Ghost Chips gonna stand still and take this solid match to the grand finals? Let's see. Anti-air this time. The proper anti-air trades though, still in Ghost Chips' favor. Oh, the timing was just a bit too slow. Punish the reversal,
no.
but the jump in. The jump neutral, by the way. Ghost Chips in a big lead right now. Reversal's out. Oh, okay. No chance for him to use the trigger. He's got to kind of depend on his skill, but another big gamble.
Yeah.
Actually now costed him the game, the entire set. So good games to Killer Queen, ends in the third placing. Well done. We're gonna see some Bison mirrors in the grand finals as it's Somniac versus Ghost Chips. But it's been a long run of a tournament tonight. A lot of participants, a lot of strong names as well. Finally come to the grand finals here at the Team WP's Spring Weekly number 6. Weekly tournaments at Friday nights. Make sure to join the Team WP Discord. If you're watching this in the archive, you can check out the official Australian Facebook page for the fighting game community. If you ask questions there, most likely people there will guide you to the Team WP Discord for some casuals and sets for practices.
Yeah.
And of course,
Team WP Discord even got the learners lounge where you can just ask questions and ask for matchup knowledge and all this other stuff. So it's a very good place to learn.
Yep, a lot of resources, a lot of friendly people, whether they're real people or not. Some of the online people, I know they're not real. You guys are artificial intelligence. But that's okay. They are all help friendly people there. Definitely gonna help you out in your Street Fighter games. And of course, Super Turbo tournament tomorrow, 3 PM Australian Eastern Daylight Savings Time. Make sure to have your Fightcade accounts and the Fightcade platform installed in your system. Get ready to get bodied by Carbuncles, Chun-Li, and Zangief. And of course, at the end of the month, South Australia gonna have a big fighting game tournament called Southern Cross Championships 2017. It is their 4th year of the event at the University of Adelaide. Team WP also sending a handful of players there to play with some of the players, some of the good players in Australia, in South Australia, and as well as I believe some people will also travel to the event as the winners get rewarded to go to Evo Japan at January to fight against some of the world's best fighting game players. So even if you're not a Street Fighter fan, if you're a fan of Tekken, Smash Brothers, Guilty Gear, BlazBlue, all the games, definitely worth checking it out. And I love that question. Do you guys think we might see Sagat in Season 3? Yes. I say yes.
I say no.
But yes. But yeah,
I don't want to see Sagat. Everyone wants Sagat. I mean, understand it.
It doesn't have to be playable, right? He'll be in the background, and he'll have 2 eye patches, and he'll be blind.
Oh yeah, true.
Yeah,
because like everyone says that they want to play Sagat, and it's going to be like SF4 where only like Bonchan plays.
Just cut off his length of the reach, and don't give him fireballs, don't give him uppercut.
Put him in a wheelchair. Why not?
Yeah, wheelchair. No wheelchair boys. He's gonna have wheelchair fireballs. But anyways, grand finals. Somniac in the winners bracket. Ghost Chips in the loser side bracket. Somniac, of course, since he has 2 lives, test out his Nekali right now.
What a sandbagger. He's got a set to play before the reset. He's just breaking out of his Nakali.
Nakali, of course, real good character, really all-rounder, has all the tools that a Street Fighter character should have. And I still don't know why, logically, Nakali has an infinite beat trigger, because it makes no sense. Like, there's no reasoning behind it, they just do it. Because it fits the story mode. Like, really? But anyways, like, Kali is definitely a good choice to have as a pocket or a main. Especially for a player like Somniac, where he's specialized in the psychology behind Street Fighter, where he can really get into your head. Nakali definitely a good choice for that as well. And of course, if Somniac happens to have a Nakali in a tournament level, it's gonna be very, very scary.
Everyone has a Nakali, a side Nakali nowadays. It's just smart. Oh, it's just game over. He'd do some chip damage and then the time would run out. So not much you could do there.
Reversal, the uppercut, of course. Street Fighter Classic have the uppercuts, and of course command grabs as well. Give your character uppercuts and command grabs, you have a perfect character. Oh my god. Nice jump back.
Why isn't everybody just playing Nakali? It's so good.
Uppercut, yeah. Should be just called Nakali Fighter.
Oh, Inferno.
First chips. Really good with that spacing. Of course, it's Somniac that we're talking about. He should know ins and outs of Bison.
Yeah.
See how he maneuvers Nakali around him.
Oh, what is that? That could have been
falling
more.
without a fight. Nice. Putting back in the corner. Reverse.
Yeah. Hey, nice.
And a throw.
Does Bison things. Safe moves into random EX Devil's reverse and it works out.
And dash up throw.
Dash up throw, hell yeah. You can't see him coming.
Nope. Literally disappears. Comes a shroud of purple.
Okay, full screen footsies. Into random Devil's reverse uppercut. Ooh. Hey. And then
the
walk
chip
forward.
special. Yep.
You can even see it slightly lag as soon as you press the heavy kick. I wonder how that happened.
Wow, I'm Nakali. I'm gonna EX uppercut from that range because I know Bison's gonna use Demon X from that range. Very smart. And the stun.
That was nice.
First chips will take the first game. I believe Somniac might have another attempt at Nakali. If the second game doesn't work out, then pretty sure he'll switch back to Bison. Or if he's gonna just use the opportunity as a practice, then I respect him picking Nakali all the way.
Yeah, I mean he got the first round pretty alright. It was pretty close, but he wasn't struggling too much.
Yeah, and of course, just like this, if your tournament experience and also as well as the opportunity isn't really for the wins and would like to use that opportunity to practice, don't be shy to bring out your secret characters, as it'll give you really, really good practice, as everyone here, at least in for tournament settings, they do play with full of their heart and soul, where they're in a very pressured situation. So very good opportunity for you guys to practice some of your characters as well. Somniac definitely using that opportunity into really good exhibition right now. But yeah, that standing anything by Nakali just anti-airs everything.
That's pretty interesting. He's using every button to anti-air, but I guess that is Nakali.
Oh, nice punish.
Built into his dreadlocks. Ugh. The corner pressure is too good. Oh, nice whip punish. Ooh.
Oh, unfortunate. Yeah, flipped out of doing the overhead. I guess overhead kind of stays airborne a little bit, which is pretty cool. Makes him flip out of that punish. Dive kick. Oh, nice anti-air.
No dive kicks. This isn't SF4. This is SF5. Ugh.
Neutral jumps.
Back into the corner. I wonder if he's going to jump out again. No, dash in.
Oh, of course. Dashes in again.
Ugh.
Oh, look, I'm safe. I'm Nekali. Whatever I want. Oh, what a bait.
What was
Nice.
that?
Burst shifts did not revert that into
Fancy combos.
Devil Reverse. Instead, just used the stomp and baited out the distance of where it's gonna land. Somniac falling for that. Now he's in trouble.
Hey,
And
that
a
was
trade
nice.
will do it. Very nicely done.
Somniacs. Pocket Nikali not working out.
Yeah. But yeah, I mean, if he improves from now on, it's gonna be very, very scary. I mean, I'd rather fight a Bison than a Nikali. So
Yeah, probably. Nikali's are just too raggo.
I mean, they're equally good, but it's just Nikali is more like harder to jump in, I guess, in a
Yeah.
sense.
He's
where
got more
he is
tools.
Proper end tier, yeah. He's changing characters, alrighty. That's fair.
Cool.
As a tournament player, of course, still aiming for that victory, which is very important because tournament players, especially, they get to that level where kind of having fun becomes overrated, and winning is now part of the fun, and they gotta, achieve it. Because I mean, that's fair enough too. Because essentially, if two players kind of fight it out, and then let's say they're like equal level,
Yeah.
and eventually the one who beats the other is gonna have more fun than the other person. So having that mindset of also chasing the victory, regardless of the big or small tournament, is very important as a competitive player also, in order to satisfy their the performance, and as well as becoming a motivation for future tournaments as well. So score currently is 2-0.
Yeah.
in
Oh,
the
what was that?
first
Nice whiff
set.
punish.
Bison, Somniac sticking to his purple Bison, specially designed for the online tournaments, to mask himself within the purple shroud of his Psycho moves. And Ghost Chips
Oh my
rocking that
God.
black and silver New Zealand Bison.
Oh yeah.
Nice.
All black. Oh, that was so
Oh,
good.
Good
He
choice
knows
of
how to
buttons.
punish it. Oh yeah.
Activate.
Still gets the free activation.
Let's get the throw. Yes, he does, but he jumps out. Oh, the EX, of course, the extra invincibility on that. Oh, and the meaty.
Oh
Ooh.
my goodness.
Back or front? Back or front?
Oh, that was nice.
Trigger right now. Ghost Chips. Oh, and he stomped above his stomp.
Stomp the stomp, man.
Whoever
You can't
stays
get
higher
the
up.
rubber zone.
Gets the stomp. Somniac showing true Bison play right now. Ghost Chips is the one who's chasing upon the other, where the tables have turned.
It seemed like Ghost was so dominant in the first round, and then Somniac just took it all back.
Mm-hmm. And it could also be a mentality thing where now Ghost Chips is facing against one of his arch rivals of the Bison community, as he knows and understands how well the Somniac plays and maneuvers his Bison.
Ooh.
Just press all the buttons. I'm still safe. I'm Bison, ladies and gentlemen. Oh,
That was interesting.
nice anti-air.
nice.
Very nice time. Didn't even get the trade, so Ghost Chips, oh, once again gets stumped. Now he actually went higher, but Somniac still won.
Yeah.
Somniac with
I think,
the hidden stomp tech.
I think the rule is that whoever stomps first wins.
Right.
seems that
Yeah,
way.
that makes sense. As they're more active in the air, the second Bison just becomes jumping into it. So definitely makes
I
sense.
wonder what happens
that.
when both Bisons stomp on the same frame. Does it trade?
I'm pretty sure it trades, or like if it has enough active invincibility, they'll just whiff each other.
I guess so. Ooh. Oh, clean jumping.
And I'm really curious what PC specs Spenley is using, because he's crashing. His stream is crashing left, right, center. That's okay though. Everybody's here to watch some Street Fighter. still see. And of course, pseudo shout out to Expert Watermark on the corner. Not that important, but it's there anyway. This game number 4 right now. Score still. Ghost Chips in the lead with 2-1.
He keeps on trying to challenge the EX Devils reverse and it's not working. Oh! Okay. Just reversing all the devils everywhere. All in the sky. What? The stomp misses.
Ghost Chips in the lead now. Oh, and the jump
nice.
by both players.
Good choice of buttons there. Now, slide, game start. Oh my god, that crouch jab, that shouldn't have hit. That looks so jank. Ooh.
Oh, good interrupt.
And you got
Punish!
Inferno,
Nice.
Punish. He knows his character.
Course, Bison with one of those characters where his standing heavy punch reaches very, very far, being able to punish a lot of things. Nice jump back jab. Technically the best anti-air that Bison has. Jump back jab.
Weak. And then we got
The throw.
Rose. Sweet. So now Somniac up about to take his second game in the set. Ghost Chip still has to reset, which is still an effort. He has to reset all the scores.
It's 2-2 right now. Oh wait, sorry, it's still 2-1.
Yeah, 2-1.
This match will decide whether Ghost Chips resets. Somniac's still in the game.
Ooh.
Well, he's technically still in the game regardless.
Yeah.
Just it'll give him how desperate he is if he still stays in this first set, or if they both go to the loser side of the bracket.
This game is so dumb. There's like no actual Street Fighter happening. It's just buttons into Devil's Reverse.
Yeah, this is just Bison. This is, like I said, this is what you will see. Oh, the simultaneous stomp.
Heck yeah.
Yeah,
So that's a bracket reset, isn't it?
That is correct.
Yeah.
Both players are now in the losers bracket. Final set of the night of the first 3 grand finals. Team WP Spring Weekly number 6. We had 24 entrants participating this weekend, only down to 2 right now. As I will swiftly skip my cue. And yes, you guys are joined by Freezer and Burnout Fighter on the commentary. Thank you guys for listening to our shenanigans, and of course, hopefully you guys have been enjoying some quality Australian, and I should say Oceanic FGC online.
We got two international players on the mic. You got me from Perth, who's West Australia isn't part of Australia, and then we got Burnout, who's like a world warrior.
Yeah, and I'm pretty much a world bum. I don't have a home. I just travel, and as long as there's a roof on my head and the Street Fighter, I will go anywhere. But yes, thank you all for tuning in. Yeah, watching the Team WP Spring Weekly number 6 Grand Finals between Ghost Chips from New Zealand and Somniac. This is sponsored players Zanshin Ghost Chips versus ViewSonic Darksided Somniac, both playing disgusting characters.
So disgusting. Oh,
they're spraying your mindset.
Two heavy kicks. That's too much. Ugh. What's the mix up?
Oh, the shimmy.
No dash through. Just
Shimmy that works on Bison
slowly.
and Dalsims.
Oh my god, no
Cross up.
Cross up. And then,
Oh,
he walks back a little bit.
That is so risky.
With that slow walk back Bison has.
Yeah. That, like, empty stomp used to be a fake setup in Street Fighter 4. What they do is they used to do empty stomp, land right in the face, and then ultra one right away. And people will fall for it when they press buttons.
You remember in SF4 with who was it, Hero? He'd do empty stomp into cross up scissor kicks. Oh my god.
Empty stomp into cross up scissor kicks? Wow, that is next level.
the charge would like follow up and it still go cross up scissor kicks.
Yeah. Bison wasn't the best character, but still was disgusting, and he's kept
Yeah.
this disgustingness into this game as well, and
least
actually became a good character as well. That's a surprise.
At least it's not boring light kick scissor kick pressure in the
Oh
corner.
yeah, you gotta time that. You gotta more light kicks you do, you win.
Yeah.
But in this
Crash
game,
tech
more
light
heavy
kicks.
kicks you do, you win.
Yeah. Ugh.
Good tech. Oh, interrupted that. Very nice. Ghost Chips
Good
just
jump.
kicking him in the shin. No stop
Oh,
for you.
nice confirm. Ghost chips.
It's just
Go
the
on, blow
Bison
for
now.
blow.
He's a very explosive character in comparison. Like Bison had real hard time. If you're in a life deficit, it was so hard for you to come back. But Bison now can shift from defense to offense just like that. Really good character.
Oh my god,
using
what
that
is that?
invincibility in the air.
Hey. Hey.
Front? Yeah, I was almost sure that was gonna land behind because
Devil
you can
reverse?
still
Hey.
kind of do a setup. Not a setup, but you gotta have that right movement in order to hit them in the front and land at the back.
I swear they're just going full screen and doing devils just to mock us.
Yeah, well, it's how they play. And you guys are stuck with us watching this as well. I mean, like, by no means we are mocking them, but these guys, this is actually what you will actually see in a high-level Bison matches. Like, regardless whether it's Australia or international. I mean, this is how the match will go down to. And usually mirror matches of any kind or of any characters, it'll be very different to how they normally play with other characters. And that's just how it is.
Yeah, have you ever seen a Abigail mirror?
Oh, I love that. I love Abigail Mirror. They both like. I've seen a situation where they both EX run to each other and they both thought they're gonna press buttons, so they both parry and nothing happens. That is the best.
And then they both do sweep at round start and it trades, and they're
Yeah, and it
just
trades.
lying on the floor for a bit.
That is the best matchup. And they both cover the screen so much that you can't even see the health bar.
Yeah.
That is some crazy stuff. And the Somniac special on Ghost Chips, the unblockable sweep.
Weak. And
One thing you gotta worry about using V reversals on a Devil reverse, especially of the EX kind, is that since the aggressor is still safe even after the V reversal, so they can throw you. So you gotta watch out for that. Yeah, if you do the V reversal on that too often, they can take notice, and then if you're always V reversaling the Devil reverse, the aggressor of that will always throw you. So you gotta watch out.
he knew he was trying to walk backwards after that, so he just did the unblockable sweep.
Plus, jumping in.
Oh my god.
Oh wow,
Catch.
very
Punch.
risky with punish, and using the medium attack to punish a with heavy
Oh.
kick.
Oh wow, even his jump back jab didn't beat that.
Oh yeah, because of the invincibility. At least he got out of it, he didn't get hit. Kind of got lucky there. The furthest range of heavy punch possible, damn. Jumping
there
in
we
with
go.
a non-cross up. Set up.
The crash light punch lost there.
Yeah.
So Somniac takes game 2.
So one thing the Bison players will do after a knockdown from a light punch Psycho Blast is that if they whiff a crouch jab into jump in, they can either cross you up or stay in the front, depending on if they actually did a micro walk or not. So it is a very, very tricky setup, but at that time Ghost Chips was aware and they tried to jump away, still got caught by it. So it's a very, very hard situation to run out of if you're in a life deficit. Lag. Comes up showing us that they're lagging. It's a good sign. It's like a Morse code. It's like telling the viewers, hey guys, we're lagging. Watch us whiff some jabs, and now we're back in the game.
Oh, that was a nice interrupt.
Yes, as that's not a true block string. 3-frame jabs or invincible moves in between should be able to interrupt it. Just like the concept of where you can ultra punish a Ryu doing a low forward fireball. It's the same concept there. As long as you're aware of it, you can get out of those sticky situations.
Yeah, good reminder that Psycho Blasts are projectiles. So if you have something projectile invincible,
Oh yeah,
do it.
like a flash kick or uppercuts. Your character should have it as long as they're not Dalsim. Yeah, I'm I'm gonna bash Dawson so much.
You can
That's
probably
okay,
like
though.
kick slide there, right? Or something dumb.
Nah, it's 4 frames, so it gets hit. It has to be a 3
Ah.
frame. Yeah. Well, if you did a heavy punch blast, but that never does nothing. It's not a frame trap, so
Yeah.
yeah. So that's how bad Dawson is. Anyways,
Oh. Hey.
those chips. And that last hit, very nice.
It was a little bit of a shimmy. Didn't bite though.
Yeah, very neck and neck right now. I love how these guys are properly adapting to each other. Ghost Chips is kind of sticking to his own style. Because he is kind of in a pseudo lead where he's more in the aggressor right now in comparison to their winners finals match. It is now up to Somniac to adapt to his style, and it seems like it is working, but Ghost Chips is right behind catching up.
What?
Oh, man. Oh, that
Cross
was
up V reversal.
That's like the Naruto, how Pain uses the Shinra Tensei. It's like, get over here. All gravitational and also the pushback.
God.
But that actually that actually became the reverse of it, where that normally pushes them back. It actually gravitated him towards him. Gravity
Yeah.
squeeze.
Gravity squeeze. Yeah.
Yeah, pretty much. Shout outs to Purple, Magneto.
Magneto, rest in peace. Yeah,
away.
he was gonna Devil's Reverse, but he couldn't do anything about it.
I guess that's another good option in a nutshell. Just back away from it, really.
Yeah.
Don't deal with it. Oh, punish that.
Punish,
Big
yeah.
punish. Shimmies.
Don't tech.
One more.
Oh,
not this
yeah.
time.
I
Reversal.
wonder if we can EX scissors through those blasts. Or at least
Probably in
stomp
the
through
victory
them.
gun. Stomp maybe yes, because he does
Yeah.
have invisibility at the start.
Ooh.
Backs away. Yeah, he knew that it was a bit dangerous if he stayed close. Just back away.
Oh, hey. Yep.
Nice.
Get out there. It
Both
seems to be
players-
working pretty well.
Yep, both players decided to just not deal with it. They're like, not having none of that. I'm not getting mixed up by my own mix-ups.
Having a match where meter is useless because you just use it on Devil's Reverse and then they just jump out. Oh, the dash up low.
That's a bit unfortunate. If Ghost Chips did nothing, that would have whiffed. But because he pressed the button, it actually got into the hitbox of the Devil Reverse. And also, his Devil Reverse was facing the other way. So it was a guaranteed whiff. But Ghost Chips, too eager to punish or do something about it, throws in a heavy kick and gets hit instead. So a bit unfortunate there. Potentially the last set if Somniac can find out, capitalize on this game. Let's see if Ghost Chips can back to this. Oh, nice start to this game. Wake up 3 frames. Not a fan of it, but I'll take it.
Wow, that traded. That's crazy. Ooh. The infinite.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, you could have grabbed him there.
Yeah. So, I guess, although even if they know, it's kind of like you gotta commit to it. Otherwise,
Yeah.
you won't really
You can't
throw.
react to that.
Like I still say to this day, if I put Ryu as an example, like a really good Ryu player is not just playing, not just being good at Street Fighter, neutrals, footsies, whatever, all that terminology you can throw, all the advanced stuff at it. But I still say a really good Ryu player is the one who is really good at the parries. Because that essentially means that they would have the ability and the reaction to most of the characters' V reversals, and that just becomes a free punish. You can set it up as how Tokido showed us in season 1, but imagine if there was a real player who can actually react to your V skills. That'll be terrifying because every defensive option that you try to do is gonna be parried. So to this day, we haven't really seen any, not even the pro players, quote unquote react to a V reversal. Because even if you don't have a parry like Ryu, you can do say supers, or you can low profile some of them and actually punish those V reversal setups. And those examples have been shown as proof of concept in a lot of YouTube videos.
Oh
and
no.
people understand that the punishes for V reversals exist, but in a human reaction is still difficult to this day.
Yeah. As Alex, I don't react. I just do a button into V trigger and then
Oh
hold
yeah,
on to
two
it,
frame
and then,
parries.
and then they will always V reversal, and I'll parry it and do a huge combo because
Yep.
he gets so much reward for that.
I mean, the nature of the game, because a lot of people tend to press buttons, the only, I guess, time it'll come back and bite is if, you know, a Zangief is mashing an SPD, right? But otherwise, it will work most of the time. That's why Alex's V trigger is very, very good in that situation.
What?
So yeah,
Right,
to mention, Somniac is actually in
right,
match
oh,
point
no.
right now.
Ooh!
Stun! Ghost Chips equalizing it.
2-2. Take
The
it to
real
last.
final game.
Who will be crowned best Bipson?
Oh yeah. Will it be the black and silver New Zealand Bison by Ghost Chips? Or is it gonna be the purple boysenberry Somniac? Oh man, I feel like some ice cream right now. We have some ice cream later on as we are gonna commentate this final match of the night between Zanshin Ghost Chips from New Zealand versus ViewSonic Dark-Sided Somniac from Australia. Oh, nice. Just out of range for that sweep. Interrupted. Oh, they're both interrupting each other now.
Spam that light kick. Oh, more light kicks. Light kick. Oh, not light kick.
Finally gets a little bit of a break. Ghost just putting a stop to it with the V reversal himself. Yeah, and then maybe just to add a little bit to my discussion before with the V reversal situation, like every character, even if you don't have anything special, you can throw it, right? If you react to it.
Well, yeah.
So yeah, I mean, if Street Fighter 5 is, you know, like say developed in things like 4th, 5th year, and it's like a lot of players are still playing, and a lot of good players are being good at being good. If ever a player develops a skill into reacting a V skill, V reversal, oh my god, that'll be like a new meta for Street Fighter.
It's gonna be like Third Strike, where jump-ins are like useless because you can just parry him. Like,
yeah. And I guess in Third Strike you can apply a pseudo option select for that parry, where if nothing happens you'll block, but if the parry worked out it'll parry. But in this game, like, yes, there are setups to time a throw or a parry of an opponent's reversal, but like there's no option selects for that in this game, so it's gonna be much harder. It's more of a raw reaction that you gotta depend on, which is really hard in the game where they put the input lag very slow.
I'm sorry, ZG. I'm a Third Strike scrub. I don't know anything. What?
Don't worry, you don't have to apologize. ZG is a scrub too. Oh, nice. Reversal. Don't worry, ZG, I love you. But yeah, last game, last set of the game, last round of the night.
Oh,
don't tell me they're
the
lagging.
fake outs. Jazz from full screen.
Nah, he's faking the viewers saying, oh, look, I'm lagging. Wait, psych.
What? Hey.
Front wall, that was so ambiguous.
Oh my god,
everybody's reversing,
and then
yeah.
Devil's reversing. Oh,
V reversal and Devil reverse.
Ghost Chip's got a good life lead. He's still going in. He's not stopping, he's a young boy.
Devil reverse each other? Holy crap.
Oh,
that was so
why you press a
ambiguous.
button?
I thought that was behind as well. I think Ghost Chips had the same idea, and that kind of dropped the combo.
He missed the combo? Come on, man. You're a sponsored player. Oh.
They're both sponsored. Oh, the invincibility was not long enough.
Damn.
The Psycho Blast, yes, I gotta talk about this. Psycho Blast actually has like a 4 or 5 active frame. One of the longest active frames for a move that's static on the spot. And it actually worked in his favor, even though the V-trigger version of Scissor Kick does have that little bit of invincibility, but was not long enough for the active frames of the Psycho Blast, which is a really good tool to put the opponent in the meaty situation. And worked out in Ghost Chip's favor. Nicely done.
Ghost Chips, best online Bipson, confirmed.
Online Bipsons, because it means a lot to online Bipsons, yes.
Well,
yes,
that was good.
Yeah, that was a fun time of Street Fighter in Australia. Shoutouts to Team WP for that amazing tournament organization, and of course Smellingtons for organizing the stream. Shout out to all the guys watching, all 51 of you watching the stream. And of course, thank you to the admins, Carbuncle, Heart Professor, and all the people I didn't name. You guys are the best. See you at another event. And of course, thank you, Fraser, for being my co-commentary.
That's
I'm not
okay.
really. I should be the guest commentary technically because I don't really do this often. I only do it whenever I'm free. But and it's really good to see all of you guys jumping in to the commentary spot, which is good to see. Hopefully, there are more active commentators in the Australian FGC, and one day you guys will be like wearing suits or wearing expensive microphones and be in front of a esports stage at one point.
Yeah, gross.
And yeah, you have to show your face to the world. But then, thanks for watching, everybody. We will see you guys next week.
Yeah, have a good one.
And ST tomorrow.
ST.
ST, because Carbuncle is Masha. Peace.
Rebecca Black, so chillin' in the front side, in the backseat, I'm driving, cruising, fast lane, switching lanes with a car by my side. Passing by is a school bus in front of me. Next tick tock, wanna scream. My time is Friday, it's a weekend, we gonna have fun. Come on, y'all. Friday, gotta get